Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hey, hello,
Shri.
hello, Shri.
Hey, good morning or good afternoon.
Morning.
Let's see how many of them available. Right, I have a bunch of people. Hello, hello. Let know the audio video is good for you.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Fantastic, fantastic. How you all look like in 2026?
Fine.
Feeling good?
Yes.
Active, energetic. Let's see some of them. If you like to show your face, there could be some difference in our face after 2025 and 2026, isn't it? We have a different version of ourselves. All right, good to see you all. First, good morning or good afternoon, and welcome to the Sunday prayers program. And newer wishes. It's already 4 days have gone, isn't it?
Yes.
I see people are shouting loud on the first 31st night. Hey, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Okay, after that, I don't know what to do. It's another day, right? All right, good. So let's start the day really well. You are all people, top leaders in the company, are going to be the top leader either way. And we have a clear goal to go. It's not always career, it's not always money. I think we know what to do for this whole year, right? One clear thing is setting up a clear goal helps us to move forward in the right direction. Many distractions going to happen in 2026. Could be family side, could be on a corporate side, but let's hold the goal very tight. One other goal is PMP certification, but that's only a small goal, right? Some of us, when we are preparing for the examination, we keep that goal very close to our eyes, so it looks so huge. Wow, PMP. You keep it a bit away, it'll be just a PMP, right? That's how it is. So don't strain too much on this examination. Think like it's another stepping stone in your career. Prepare in that way. There is no syllabus change happened from PMI till now. So for PMI announced 2026 July, which is, yeah, we have a few months to go. At present, trial exams are going on. When I say trial exams, somebody can volunteer yourself and participate in that exam. Uh, they like COVID medicine trial. They do they do trial, and it's you on your own risk. You have to go and take it. And this is going on right now till Jan 30, I believe something is happening. After which they'll analyze the question papers, make rearrangements, all going to happen. It's not going to bother us, but just be aware of things are happening. And they're going to bring some case studies also in the question paper. So, PMI with the 3 lines, these guys want to help us to sleep well. With the case study, I'm already worried how many people are going to have a tough time. They're going to give a case, and then from the case, there could be many questions coming up. From one case, multiple questions, or yeah, case. This was a long time ask from many people in the society that how can you decide a person just because of 2 lines of questions? Someone has to make them to think, do something. So I think PMI is evolving. Question papers are changing. Last week, even I spoke about this. When we prepare using AI for the examination, PMI also can use AI in the question papers. We don't know. We don't know. When I'm answering my 20th question, the AI can use that knowledge to twist the questions after 25th. Could happen, right? We really don't know. So saying all these things, for this batch at present in June or January, we are good to clear the examination before June timeline. You are good to go. Only from July, things are changing. Nothing to worry about it. Okay, that's clear. Question to people here. Do you all have some goals set already for the year? Resolutions? Let's listen at least one of them. Anyone have a resolution set up already?
The first one is to clear PM.
Clear
First
PMP.
one,
Come
at any cost.
The
Oh,
only
wow.
one you can say.
That's the only goal. Okay. But that will be done in next 3, 4 weeks. Then what are you going to do?
So we have set a short-term goals like
Short term.
you- first to clear this, then
Okay.
to go for the next, like an agile one. First to clear this, then to go.
All right. All right. Good. Nice to know. Any other goals? Let's see if someone has something else. Okay. Okay. At least I would say next year by this time, you should have a different version of yourself. When I say different version, could be through education. At least I understood the only way to change this whole world is through education. Without that, you cannot stop anything and you cannot change anything. I repeat myself many times. As Nelson Mandela pointed out, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. If at all our careers to change, personal life, health, anything should change, starts from education. So education is not from PMP. Education is not from a university. Education is all around us. I'm sure you all do that already. PMP is one part of it. Great, good job. I too set up some goals for me, what books to read, what certification I have to go through in this year, how to maintain my health part, exercising, meeting new people, traveling to new places. Yeah, sometimes you have to travel to new places, you meet new people, your brain gets better. So this is a goal for me this year. Next year should have a different version if all goes well. Yeah. With this, we'll start. I have a few people who cleared the examination. Let's listen quick tips from them. And then I have a subject today on a quality management. So I'll bring some quality related topic related questions. So from last week, what we introduced is we take one topic, discuss this topic, and then I have some questions related to that. So we will learn related content. This is the way we started from last week. So we'll continue this week also. So I have a quality management topic. First, I'll invite people. Imran should be there, and people who cleared the examination, please show up yourself. I don't know who all cleared the exam recently. It should be Imran. What else? Raja? Is it you? Okay, Raja is here. I should have one more person who cleared the exam. Who's it?
Shri Anju.
Anju cleared the exam. Very good. Nice to know. So first, let's me put all you in a spotlight. I have Raja. All right, let me try to make it more embarrassing for you. So I'll put in a spotlight. All right, congratulations. Round of applause from all the team members here. And great job, great job.
Thank you.
Great. Imran, maybe your mic is not getting, I'm not getting your audio. Check it out. Yeah. It's okay, but volume is a bit low. Maybe you have to try again. Good job from three of you here now. Few more people cleared the examination. First, I respect and thank you all for coming up here to give your valuable points. Let's go one by one to listen to you. Before going there, did you all clear the examination at the beginning of the year or end of December? When this happened?
31st December.
31st December. Okay, Anju, for you?
December 22nd.
22nd. Okay, Imran, how about you?
2nd December, same.
22nd. Okay. So you all had a resolution or you had a goal. When the new year starts, I'll start with the certificate.
For me, I had to finish it before January because I was planning for a shift in career. So I was actually in the same company only. So transfers and promotions happens. Transfers and this thing happens in January. So I wanted to do it before January. So
So there is a pressure there automatically.
yes.
Good to know. Good to know. Nice to know. I'm going to listen to one of you, each one individually to listen some tips there. But general ask for three of you here. How was the exam level? If I put a scale of 10 to 1 to 10, 10 is the toughest one. What is the scale as per you? Just a number.
I would say it's 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Okay.
I think 75% of the paper was maybe 7 or 8, and 25% of the paper may be quite tough to clear it.
Okay. I get that. Okay. How is
I
it for
will
you,
say
Anju?
8.
8. Okay. Oh, wow. I thought somebody will tell 2, 3, 1. Nothing like that. So people are keeping bar level is high. Okay. So PMI is maintaining the standard, isn't it? You all felt that punch in the exam hall? Did you felt that?
Yes, for me, the first section, I was tense and I should say scared actually.
Oh.
So first section was a bit time taking for me.
Oh, okay. I understand. Got you. Good. Nice to hear that scale level. It's just to give an audience what is the level they have to prepare. Well, that's what it is. However, it is each one individually have a style of preparation and a style of approaching the exam. Also, the exam day, something can go good, something can go panic. Once the exam got over, when you come out, you feel that, shakes, man, I could have been a little more relaxed. It's not such a tough exam. I could have done. Kind of feel will happen. So I can spend 5 to 6 minutes or 10 minutes with you. Just give me some tips what was your style of preparation? How do you feel the main exam? Two things, if you can help me, that'll be nice. Yeah. So whom to start with? Who's going first? Tough question.
Shri, first of all, I decided to go for exam-based centers.
Okay. Okay, then I'll go with just a
Yeah.
second, Imran. I'm going to put Imran on spotlight. So I'll take off Anju and Raja. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'll come back. Yes, Imran, go ahead. How is your preparation?
So since I had that your ShriLearning coaching in January, February 25, so it was a long gap between because I had some other issues. So I targeted to complete before December only. I have to complete this year. And first thing I prepared for exam-based center test so that I had that feel. At home, I was a bit nervous. Maybe it can go well or not. Starting with the preparation, because it was a slight gap of 5-6 months in between where I lagged. Then I started with chapter-wise revision, which I made notes during our classes, and going with the day-wise videos and the notes, and then go with the chapter-wise mock test.
Nice. So you listen the recording one more time.
Yes, day one I completed recording, then I prepared my notes and then go with the Rita book once again, those chapters, and I went for the chapter-wise test 2 to 3 times until I at least scored target or above target in those tests.
Nice.
And then I went for the 40 to 60 question mock test 3-4 times when I was about target, above target when I started coming. Then I did 3 mock exams before going for the exam. That was my roadmap for going before the exam.
Got you. Maybe one question to you. When you're preparing this exam, there are people who take full exams or 60 questions. They get around 60, 63. But beyond that, the numbers are not going high. They're worried. Should they really worry about it? First question.
Not really, because every time you go with the 60 exams, 60 question exams, sometimes I scored 68, sometimes I scored 75 and above also. And once I scored 75, the next exam was 63 itself. So it is based on the perception, like the question type, how do you understand, how well you understand the questions and the response you select. What I feel was up from the 4 answers, A, B, C, D options, you can easily strike out 2 that is not the correct answer. There's a tough choice between the 2, whether it is correct or not. There's a thin line between those answers, what I felt. And that makes the difference.
Okay, good. You. Before you talk about the main exam, how was your full exams and the scores level? If you want to share, what is the highest range you hit?
180. Once I got 134.
What's the
Once I got percentage was 72.
72. Okay.
Yeah, and one was between 67, 68, and one exam was 70, 73 somewhere. 3 mock I gave before exam.
Twice you crossed 70.
Yes, twice I crossed 70.
That's a good range. That's a good range. Because I usually say that people between 68 to 70, 75 in full exams, they are really good for main exam. Because you cross 70. I know in ShriLearning, you kept the bar high up to 75. Until then, we keep saying you're not doing well. But I know that people getting 70 plus usually do very well in the main exam. Okay. Your volume is dropping, Imran. So I don't know. We have to come close to the mic or something.
Okay.
No, you're good. Now you're good. Now you're good. So preparation, I listen. Your book reading, habit of listening to the recording, taking notes, practicing exam. And one other question to you: when you analyze the questions, how much you used AI for analyzing the questions?
I feel not much, because that is majorly your understanding, and majorly I think I didn't use much AI for preparation during preparation.
Okay, that's also a good message.
I majorly consider notes, and I feel many when I got the question results, you have the results and you have the wrong question, then the explanation. When I go back to the notes and your videos, I could find those answers in those videos also. Short notes you gave during your videos lessons, which I capture in my notes. I can understand 80% of that from there directly.
Okay, nice. Good to know. More than believing on AI, you believed on NI, natural intelligence. Okay. Okay.
A lot to me.
Okay. Got you. That's a good point. Little travel towards your main exam. Okay, all preparation is good. So was the day.
The day was starting was okay. It's was sunny morning, so I was good to go. Kept on a Monday. Monday I kept the exam on Monday, so the Sunday
Okay.
I was fresh and
Mm.
free, stress free. Monday morning 8 a.m. I went for the center. First half was very tense. I was panicking,
Mm.
sweating because
No
I was
AC.
sweating. Yeah, and first half I took more more time, like Anju said. I also took 90 minutes. I was panicked that time is running out. I have two sections to go. So there was a 10-minute break. So I went to the washroom, wash my face, everything. I stand in front of the mirror, said I can do it, and went
Okay.
back. And then I started again, and I felt some
Okay. So
confidence,
so
and I
so
went.
you slapped yourself. Come on, wake up.
Yeah. So first I was quite tense because like it
Yeah.
was
Why
I
should
was
you get you
nervous.
why should get tense, Imran? You read the book, you prepared it, you see the questions, you understand the language, but why this from where this tension coming up?
I think the time management from the time perspective, because
Mm.
first half I took more time. I was keeping an eye on the timer, and
Okay.
in my mind it was per question this much time I thought, and I was going beyond the limit, so that panicked me.
Okay. Okay. Time is the
So
pressure. Okay. Mm.
time was the pressure. Because
Okay.
in the mock exam I completed the papers in 200, 180, 200 minutes every time, 3 mocks.
Mm.
The main paper took 240 minutes complete. So
Why so? Was it a lengthy question?
lengthy question, I think that was in some questions I was stuck between opting one of the last two options which I told,
Ah.
whether this is
Okay.
correct, this is. I flagged the questions, went again, come back again, and then check what is it correct or not. So that
So
made the difference.
you read two times, three times sometime.
Yeah, two times, three times a question to what
Mm.
exactly the question wants from me.
Mm. Okay, that's a clear stuff. So after that break, hope you got the momentum.
I got the I like each section I completed 60, 65 minutes, both the
That's a good
sections.
speed. Good speed. Then you picked up, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, then I picked up. Yes.
Okay. So one question to you. If I mark 5 questions for review and I come to 60th question, I'm going to 61st question. So how the system will indicate me or inform me you have marked for review? How it informs me?
Then once you complete the section, when you complete section, there is an indication on the screen
Mm.
that for review questions, then the indication this much are review, you have marked 6 questions for review. So do you want
Mm.
to review it again or not? That
Mm.
indicates.
Mm.
If you say
Okay.
yes, it goes back. Otherwise, its session is ended.
Okay. For the benefit of audience, I'm asking this question also again one more time. If I don't care about it, there are some questions for review. I marked it, but I don't care. I just pass next. So it will ignore and keep moving, isn't it?
It will ignore and keep moving.
So message is, before you put a question for review, I should choose some answer at least,
At least some answer.
right?
So I chose uh, answers for every question. I didn't left any.
So the message I could pass to the audience watching here is, don't leave a question without choosing an answer, even if you put for review. Right? Because in the time pressure, sometimes we don't want to go back. I want to click next, go away. Then I lose those 6 questions with the answers.
19% of the review question, I didn't change my answer also.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move. Okay. All right, good. So at what moment of your exam you felt, I'm going to clear this exam, everything is good? At what moment you started feeling it?
Section 2 was first was quite tough, I believe, because I panicked or something. Section 2 I was confident. And back in my mind I was at a speed where I was getting answer very quickly in my mind. So at that time I felt that yes, it's going to be good.
Nice. That positive feel is good. So you
Yes.
walked out and they gave a printout to you. In the printout, there is the results, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I miss your voice.
I was very happy, and immediately I shared my scores with Rahul first.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Rahul is the guy who will be helping you background.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good to know, Imran. That's a good thing. Now, for preparing exam, I have few people preparing from December and just January. If something they can quickly pick up from you and they can start doing, what tips you want to share for them?
Concentrate more on the key concepts. There is no numerical in the exams, not a single exams. Even I expected some earned value analysis question that didn't come up. It was majorly agile and hybrid based questions, and I felt there were more location based questions because of the recent COVID and all. How do you manage team and virtual teams? They were more based on that interlinked questions. And during conflict management also, how do you, like virtual team with conflict management, virtual team with this scope management, how do you manage those kind of stuff?
Okay.
So key concepts are very, very important. There's no much, if you know the key concept, the core, then it is going to be very easy.
Perfect. Perfect. I like the word. It'll be very easy.
Yeah.
Super, super good. My last question, Imran. So what is your domain? What is the nature of your job?
I'm working in L&T, Larsen & Toubro, for last 20 years, starting my career, and we are doing EPC-based projects starting. I was in hydrocarbon, now in infrastructure, and now in railway sector, building metros and mainline and bullet train.
So massive
It is a
projects.
so EPC. So since my starting of the career, I have been involved in a predictive approach, waterfall approach,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I know the complete EPC process, start from the tendering up to the closing out stage. So predictive was very easy for me to gain, to absorb. Change management process, arbitration boards also. I have gone through everything. Only my main focus on to learn the agile approach. So I focused mainly on agile during my preparation, everything about agile.
Nice. I used to use L&T mostly in the classes for the example. So
Yes,
you
yes,
you are
yeah.
that guy, huh? You are that guy. All right. So which country you are living right now?
I'm in Indonesia right now. We are building Jakarta Metro.
I sensed it. Okay. All right, good. So big projects you worked, I believe that also would have helped you to see the project little bigger in the exam.
So the stages I can, like in an agile approach, predictive approach, I can relate also. Like
Yeah.
initiation stage, planning stage, execution,
Yeah.
close out, lesson
Yep.
learned, and all things. I can relate
Perfect.
easily.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, I used to say people preparing for the exam, keep bigger projects in mind, also
Yeah.
some small, but start with the big because the PMI question papers could be massive. If I go with my four people where I work in my office and start thinking in that direction, some questions I can answer, some may go wrong. So think little broader. That's also important. Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. So any credit to your family who supported you for all this way?
My family, yes, my kids,
Okay.
my wife, they all, like, I used to come home late, and then
Hmm.
my kids' exams were going on. I cannot give much time to them during their exam. I was preparing for my exam also, so they managed well with me. So
Okay. So
thanks
you
for
you
all
you
the
lock
support.
the door, right? Most of the time.
So I prepared starting midnight after 12. That's right, 12 to 3 a.m. somewhere every night.
God, man. So how much you sleep?
Sleep was like 5 hours because 8 a.m. again office, then come at 7 and then give some time to
Oh,
kids for their
man.
exams also, and then started for my
That's much. That's much. Be careful. I hope now you're
yeah.
sleeping better.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
more
Okay.
time now with family. Yeah.
All right. Good. Super good, Imran. First, thanks a lot for coming up here. And if I take one thing from you is be consistent in preparation, and then understand the concepts very well. That's what I observed from you.
By step, once go chapter wise, then go 40/60, then go for the mock. That
Yep.
will build
Okay.
confidence in you.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. And one thing, lessons learned is don't get panic in the exam hall.
Don't get panic. It's going to be very easy. Like
Mm.
once you build confidence in yourself, you feel if you are okay, confident, then you can
Mm.
crack it.
Super. Super. So once again, thanks a lot, Imran, for coming up
Yeah.
here. So
Yes, thanks for your guidance, all from your team, Rahul, everyone.
great, great. Really happy you came back here, and we start with you on the year 2026. Good job.
Everyone, and all the best to all the participants.
Perfect, perfect.
Thank
All
you.
right, that's Imran. So let's pull one more person. Hope they're also available. Anju and Raja, whom I can pull in? Oh, I don't hear Raja, so shall I pull in Anju in that case? Hey, Anju,
Hello.
hope you. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. First, thanks a lot for coming up here. One more time, congratulations for a good achievement. I think Anju got a frozen or Ash. Your cam is frozen or mic is frozen. Anju,
Hello? Hello, am I audible?
you're audible, but your picture looks frozen. Now it's okay.
Okay,
Now it's okay.
I think my internet was a bit slow.
Okay. I thought after exam got cleared in happiness, you are frozen. Not that way, right? Okay. All right. Thanks, Anju, for coming up here. Let's listen from your background. What made you to come to PMP? Because you gave some highlight. There is something you have to do. But what is your domain? What kind of job you do? Oh,
NTPC Limited.
okay.
So I am actually, my main role is in control, if you say control quality and manage quality area.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to shift to, I mean, my transfer was due. So next position, I want to go to integration, project integration.
Okay.
So simply going and telling that I want to go there, I felt taking a PMP certification and going will be better.
Nice to know. Nice to know. But do you think this is applicable in the job area going there? You can use it in day to day.
Yes, yes, yes. Because you know, we build thermal projects, solar projects, and all. So it's
Hmm.
mainly construction and
Hmm.
construction. So definitely, we are actually into project management only.
Makes sense. What I heard from Imran, the bigger, massive projects, I'm also hearing from you. This is going
Hmm.
to be a bit a massive one, right? So, can I believe this is going to be more of a predictive nature?
Yes, mostly ours will be mostly predictive.
Okay, then how you manage your agile preparation? Were you able to connect the dots?
Actually, your classes were good. I didn't felt. I mean, much the agile is much difficult. I mean, to understand the concept. But your classes were good, and also my husband works in IT, so I got some help from him
Ah,
also.
so you tell him that if you don't explain, I won't give you dinner.
Yes. So that support was also there for me.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Good to know. Good to know. Of course, I what I observed is people work very well in predictive nature. They feel agile is lightweight. They feel agile is quick, learnable than predictive nature. At least I get that feel.
I
Um,
do, but it is
mhm.
not that like that. I mean, I felt like I also felt like that. But sometimes when I get a doubt and I had to go behind my husband and ask how you people do this kind of
Okay.
situations.
Okay. Okay. Nice to know. Nice to know. Good to know, Joe. So, how was your preparation? How was your reading habits?
First, what I did is first I listened to your classes. That was the
Mm,
first step.
mm,
Then completed Rita,
mm,
and then Pimbok book also. But all this time I
mm,
was prepared.
mm, mm,
Hello,
mm,
am I
mm.
audible and okay, right?
Yeah, your internet has some breaks in between, but still we
Yes,
are managing.
actually, live to ShriLearning, and my plan was to complete exam on October.
Mm,
But due to some personal and some official issues, I had to take a break. So what happened after this break? I had to start from zero. But I didn't went through reading Rita full and Pimbok full. I concentrated on my notes.
okay. So
Since my notes were
you have a big
retaken.
book of notes you have.
Yeah, actually, my notes was not too small, but it's a bit elaborate. I didn't have to go again and read Rita and Pimbok.
Makes sense. Okay, got
I
you.
just referred my notes only. I
Okay. Hmm. And you right time to change your internet connection, I believe. Okay, seems we lost the connection. At least, guys, you're listening to me. You're hearing me.
Yes.
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So, Anju,
Yes,
internet
yes,
is not
yes,
helping
yes.
you today. Your internet is really troubling you.
Is it now okay?
Okay, but in between, keep on breaking.
Okay, okay,
Is it in a
okay.
hotspot or is it a Wi-Fi?
I Wi-Fi now. I shifted to hotspot.
Okay, okay, okay. It's okay. Keep going. If audio is fine, that's okay. Keep going.
Okay, so I was telling that I prepared detailed notes.
Hmm.
Then at the same after reading once everything, I went to writing mock exams.
Hmm. We totally lost with Anju. All right. Look like internet is having some trouble there. As she's coming back, I'm going to jump to, okay, she's back again. Anju, is it good now?
Yeah, I came back, but I'm still worried. I will
It's okay.
let's
It's okay.
continue.
It all happens in project management. We know, right? It's all happens. Whatever
Okay.
happens, you have to handle in a controlled and relaxed way. It's okay. Part of the project. Now it's clear actually. Proceed.
So I did a lot of mock exams actually. So it
Mm-hmm.
helped me to correct my learnings and to give me a direction how to learn.
Mm-hmm. One question, Anju. I again repeated the same question which I asked before. How do you see the scores? How was yours? And did you work anything to improve your scores?
Writing more mock exams, and that was the main thing.
True, but what was the numbers you were getting? Are you satisfied with the number
I was mainly in the target level.
in the target, which means 75% you're getting?
Yes, that level only.
75. Then let me turn the question like this. How you got to 75? Because people are struggling with 65, 68. They can't cross it. What way of reading helps you to score that level? Oh, oh, oh.
Rita and this one, and I tried to, and I was parallelly, I was writing mock exams.
Hmm.
So I was able to understand that, okay, where I'm getting low. And
Okay.
I adjusted, I went again and learned my notes again. And some,
Ah, okay. I can see the secret is in your notes. Hmm. So, okay. So we have to come and take your notes at your home. All right. Looking at your internet troubling you, Anju, I don't want to bug you more. Give a little idea about your main exam. You practiced very well. You got 75% here. When you went to main exam, how do you felt it?
main exam, actually, I was a bit scared when I
Hmm.
started. So the first section took much time.
Hmm.
So I should say I should take took almost 85 minutes.
Hmm.
My plan was not to cross 75. It's like in
Hmm.
5, and almost all questions I marked for review. But I understood that if I go for review, I'll be able to complete the other 2 sessions. So
Makes
I
sense.
stopped.
Hmm. Time to switch from hotspot to Wi-Fi now.
So I got a bit more speed also in the second section. And
Okay.
then third also went like that only. Very good. I took both
Okay.
breaks. But what I felt is time management is very important. And it is better not to get scared in the first section itself.
Yeah, we too heard from Imran, right? The same dialogue, what you were saying that first session, even though whatever you say, when you go to the main exam, it's totally different. The feel is different. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But 75 minutes is a very sharp target you set for yourself. I would say
I had only that
80.
much. I had, okay, for the first session you were telling. Okay.
Yeah, you could keep 80 minutes there or 85. It's okay. First slot. Second, third, you can keep 75, 75. I would say first you got to be a little more lenient on the first 6 minutes. It'll be there. Okay, good. If you are still available there, we see your cam is frozen. Any tips you want to give for the people in the name of book reading and question reading ability?
Can you tell me once again? I didn't hear that.
The question is, if you want to give some tips for question reading ability, how to improve question reading ability? Any ideas?
Um, it actually first thing I should say is the questions were almost can you
Hmm.
get that ability. And one more
Hmm.
thing which I noticed is this striking off option and all. It is
Hmm.
better not to use it. It is taking your time. In while writing Sri learning mock exam, you don't have any of these things. Still, you are
Hmm.
doing it. I think that is enough. In the first session, I took 1 or 2 questions, this striking off and all. Then
Yeah.
I left it and I just took it just like I'm doing Sri learning mock exam. So, that's why how I got the time.
Okay, okay. I know striking out is a bit tricky. I think it's not so much friendly, right? Sometimes you have to
My,
drag
my
them along.
opinion is consider it like a Sri learning.
Hmm. Hmm. Just choose the option and keep moving. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. And the last ask with you, how was the numerical stuff in the exam?
No question was there. One pickup and drop was there.
Okay. I mean, drag and drop, one was
Yes,
set.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Good. Good. Nice to know, Anju. And even though there are the internet fluctuation, thanks
So I'm
for
so sorry
coming
for that.
in. That's okay. You can't do anything. But one thing I observed from you is you are very good on notes taking. I think that became a backbone for your exam preparation.
Yes,
No,
yes.
no.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
one more advice which I should say, like, try not to take any breaks in between. For me, I did a good, I mean, work in studying in the first, and then I got a break. Then
Ah,
whatever effort I put in that one, all went in.
yeah, that's true, right? Mm. Okay, okay. Yeah, I got the message, Anju. The message is once you prepare for the examination, come for the class, set the momentum, go clear it. Don't leave any breaks in between that.
And if you are
That's
taking it, if unnecessarily any break is coming, notes will help you if you are keeping any good notes.
okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So thanks again, Anju, for coming up here, and I really appreciate that your message is about getting target regularly. That's a good thing. Later in the WhatsApp group or expert group, if you can share some ideas and tips of how is your preparation, that also can help people, right? And if you feel some of your notes can be shared, feel free. But if you have a copy,
Okay.
I will not ask you. So
Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you,
Uh,
Sri, and thank you,
good, good.
Rajan.
And any credit to your family who supported you?
And really, actually, I'm a mother and of two kids, and living, have work also and work at home also. So I totally
Mm.
abandoned my household works. My parents were here. Actually, the break which happened was because my parents went to native. That time break happened.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
okay.
totally abandoned household works and I was concentrating on exam.
Oh, okay. Good. So credit to the family who really supported you from the back, right? That's
Really, yes.
important. Great, great. Good wishes. Super. Thanks,
Thank you.
Anju. Thanks for coming up here.
Thank you.
Great. All right, that's Anju. So I have one more person, Raja. We are listening to Raja about his success tips. Then I have a topic on quality management. Let's go for it. Let me add Raja here. Raja, thanks for all your patience to wait, man.
Actually, no worries.
All right. So congratulations, Raja. Raja PMP. I should call you like that, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
Did you put already the suffix in your emails? Email address? You
Not
mean
in emails, but
uh,
in LinkedIn.
LinkedIn you put already. Okay, that's a proud moment. So
That's
you
what
got
we
the
have been
certificate.
longing for.
Nice to know. You got the certificate from PMI, that
Yes,
blue one. And did you read it a few times, your name fully in the
many
certificate?
times. Like whenever someone post it, it will be. I was thinking like, no, when our name will come there.
Okay, okay, nice. It's a good feat. Super, Raja. So, I know you came in for the classes, you are focused, you are in touch in the WhatsApp, you are clear on the goal, what you want to do. So, for the audience and people benefit, give little background. What was your job nature? Why this PMP is needed? From there, we can go.
Yeah, see, basically, I mean, I started my career with L&T. I'm basically a mechanical guy. So
Mm,
it's more of predictive work. And I
mm,
started as a project engineer. And throughout the 12 years, I have been working as a project manager only. So it is
mm-hmm.
much needed for me in my job role, being in project management.
Mm. It's a
But
necessity. But
yeah.
one question to you. I know we are hearing L&T second time today. L&T kind of organization, they have a systematic approach already in place in office, isn't it? They'll have an internal way of working itself. Beyond that, why you have to learn PMP?
See, every organization have their own set of policies or procedures. But
Mm,
when we come to PMP, it is entirely different in a way. That's what
mm,
I faced it really. And I also work with 4 organizations as of now. And
ah,
my last 2 organizations are totally startups. So
okay.
even currently, I'm working in a startup, and
Wow.
I changed my role also from project management to sales. So it doesn't
Okay.
matter if you are project manager or sales or in
Mm,
design and engineering. So
mm.
managing a project is much necessary for everyone. So I
Nice, huh?
don't
Nice,
think
huh?
like
You are a good brand ambassador for PMI now. Huh? You will tell that whatever you come and do PMP, man.
no,
Right?
like because I have been in various roles. Even now, I'm totally for the 2 years I am in completely into sales and business development. So
Mm,
I thought actually that was also a break happened in between during my preparation. Actually,
mm.
if you see, I may be one of the longest or oldest students of ShriLearning. I belong to October 2022 batch.
Ah. For
So
information, I'm still talking with people from 2019.
oh, then I'm little better. So I still remember like the very first class. It was 30th October 2022. You asked us to write down on the note when do I want to become a PMP. I still have my note right in front of me. I have written 22nd Jan 2023. I should become a PMP, and we are talking
Okay.
in 2026.
Okay, it took longer time, but
Yeah, yeah.
worth, I believe. It's a worth investment.
Definitely. So
Worth
there are
investment.
so many challenges also happen in between
Mm,
personally,
mm,
as well as I changed the job. So
mm.
new role and a new organization, totally different challenge I took over.
Mm.
So this involves a lot of travels also, going
Okay,
abroad within India as well. So
okay,
that took a lot of
okay.
breaks. So when I started 2025, I decided this year, what may, I should become a
So
PMP.
31st December you did, isn't it?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
time was the exam?
11 o'clock slot.
Okay. So you made a resolution, I will do it, and you made it the last day of the year.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I planned for 22nd or 23rd initially. Then again, during second week of December, I need to travel officially.
Okay, okay, okay.
So that made me to push the dates little bit. So when I
Okay.
was checking for the slots, it was 2nd Jan was there, 3rd Jan was there. But
Mm,
I don't want to take it to 2026. So
you
whatever it
got it
is,
close.
I wanted to close it within 2025. So
Very good,
that was
very
the
good.
main reason.
Which city you took the exam?
Chennai.
Chennai. Very good. Nice, Raja. Good to know all your background, and really it's motivating. You came back because there are many people lost. I have many people gone. Sometimes I message them, they purposefully ignore my message also sometimes. They look at my message, oof, should I reply this guy? So when I'm traveling somewhere, I see this guy somewhere in some place. They look at me, they turn around. Oh my God, this guy is going to ask about the exam. So now seeing people coming back is a good thing. But a bit understanding from you, since you're preparing for a while, what books you preferred reading and how you gather this knowledge.
There also, it's a little bit different for me actually. I started, I mean, when I was preparing in 2022. So
Hmm.
immediately after the classes, I started studying Rita book.
Hmm.
But I felt like somehow it is not in my way of studying, because I felt like it was huge for me. So if I take a one chapter, it took around more than a week or so for me to complete, even though
Hmm.
I can able to spend 1 to 2 hours a day.
Hmm.
So even during work also, we maybe like can't able to continue every day. So if I come back again, it was like I need to start from freshly.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that was a little bit challenge for me. I don't know if it is because of the long gap I took from college to after studying or something. So then I was trying multiple options. Like in between these 2.5 years, I also done a Udemy course. So there also I
Oh,
had some notes.
very good.
So I don't want to lose the momentum. So I wanted to
Okay.
check different options, which one suits me
Very
uh,
good.
for preparation at least. So I had my notes was there. So from the recordings, my notes
Hmm.
was there, and
Hmm.
the other course material was also there.
Very good.
So my chosen a way like. Uh, I do a lot of mock exams. So from the marks, I started studying. So
Oh, okay.
since
Okay.
I took this way of preparation, what I do in the initial stage, when I started sincerely from this almost this last year, June or July.
Hmm.
So what I do, I'll this chapter wise mark I do.
Hmm.
Apart from right answers, wrong answers, I'll also mark unknown questions.
Hmm.
So with
What does
those,
it, what does it mean?
that is like I don't even know the topic at all.
Ah, okay. You never read about it. Okay.
Yeah. So I
Hmm.
used to mark those unknown topics. So
No,
first
okay.
I concentrate on those unknown topics.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So then my target was to reduce the number of unknown questions in each chapters.
Hmm.
Then I
Hmm.
went into wrong questions.
Okay.
So that analyzed. But it is a difficult way because I mean in this process it is not like I don't even touch the book. So
Hmm.
those topics I go and read in the books.
Okay. Okay. It's another
So
approach.
yeah.
Not reading all the, gulping all the content. Rather, you
Yeah.
take a question, see the gap areas, and read the gap areas.
Yeah. But it
Okay.
requires a lot of questions. Like I need to
Yeah.
prepare like
Yeah.
close to 2,500 questions I used to. I need to prepare in this journey. But every
Okay.
questions I used to have my own notes also.
Understood.
So
Understood. It's
because
another
that is
approach.
because I don't want to
Mm,
rush up the book or something which I need to again study again and again.
mm.
But once I write it by myself, I feel like
Okay.
it is a little
Good.
bit helpful during the longer
Good.
pages.
Good. Good.
So that is
Doing
how
all the things.
chapter wise I have done.
Yeah, very good. How was your full exam scores coming up?
It like the first exam was 65.
Mm,
The second one was 54. Third one was repetitive. So
mm,
and others were 64, 73, and then again 65. So the
73. One
yeah
time you went high on 73. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. How was your time management when you're doing your practice exams?
Time actually, I faced a lot of. Usually I try to complete within the time,
Mm,
almost all the exams.
mm,
My time management was like 70 to 75 minutes for the first set,
mm,
and the second set also same, and the third set I used to have 80 minutes because I faced it like what we study here, Parkinson's law only, like
mm.
how much of time available in the last slot I used to complete till the last moment only.
Okay.
so
Okay. That's
so
fine.
I was like no, I don't want to make this as a practice, so
Okay.
I wanted to crunch the first two half.
Okay.
Whereas
So,
only there is one mark,
mm,
the second mark where I scored like 54% or something. That was a
mm,
game changer for me for my main exam, to be honest.
mm,
Two, three reasons were there. Number one was time management, because in that particular mark, the first set I completed after around, it took around 85 minutes or more than that.
mm,
So
mm,
that created a panic in me to not concentrate on the other two halves. So
mm,
it was like, no, 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 the time is running up, time is running up, time is running up. That was only kept on ringing in my mind, whereas I couldn't
mm,
able to concentrate. So I realized it in that particular exam. That is point number one. Point number two is when I checked the after review of those questions, right answers and wrong answers, in that particular mark, I checked out of the last 20 questions, that
mm,
is 161 to 180. I got correct only in 6 or 7. So that means so 12 or 13 I was wrong. So I realized like even if those 12 questions I would have answered correctly, my percentage would have gone up.
mm,
So I decided like, okay, so this is a very great lesson. Like every other marks that I attempted till the last questions, we have a chance.
mm,
So don't lose focus, don't lose momentum. So that is what I practiced in the other 4 marks.
mm, mm,
Like even after 150th question, I was like, okay, how much or how I have done the previous set of questions, it is fine. The next 30 questions or next 20 questions, I should concentrate more and I should do better. So that has helped me because the same was happened in my final exam.
mm.
Almost all
Interesting.
the other mock exams I could able to complete the first set in 70 to 75, and all other two sets also within 70 to 80 minutes. Whereas the the final PMP exam, what has happened, it took me 85 minutes for the first set.
Mm.
So I was like, okay. So now it is repeating. So, but I don't want to lose this.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, there was also
Okay.
other hindrance happened which I didn't expect at all during the exam. Like I was calm, everything was prepared and everything was set. But in that exam hall, it was in the sixth floor. Somewhere in the beneath, they were doing a lot of maintenance activities. Like they were keep on drilling, hammering. It was like annoying a lot.
Checks,
We
man.
thought the exam center people will take some action. Almost the first entire session was went like that. It was kept on like drilling, hammering, everything was there. Then during the break, I went and told them like,
Ah.
see, it is really annoying to concentrate. Can you do
Mm,
something? They said that they already informed, but they will try to see something. But again, it went
mm.
on for close to 30 minutes. After that, only that invigilator came to me and told like they informed and now they will be stopping it. So which was
Thankfully.
like quite unfortunate one, which is not on our control also.
Yeah, man, that's a bit rough, right? But I don't know how much it prevents the headsets.
It was
I
there,
think.
but somehow I could able to really get the vibration.
The drilling.
The
Okay.
drilling vibration itself, I could able to feel it on my feet.
Maybe it's a part of PMI plan, huh? Question paper, they'll. It's a new technique they follow, psychometric exam. Drill the wall. Let's see how they answer.
So which was totally unexpected.
Okay. Okay. That's a thing, right? This also can put pressure on you.
That was like
On-
very much actually. But I thought, I mean, I was telling to myself, like, don't give this as a reason
Yeah. Well,
not
true,
to
true, 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 true,
concentrate
true.
on the exam.
Okay, nice, good lessons. All right, good. Nice to listen the comeback from you, Raja. So now, if you want to give some tips for the people reading right now, I heard you had a different approach, reading book. Also, you went to the question papers. From question paper, you came to the book. That's
Yes.
another approach. Now, doing all these things, you completed the exam right now. So, what will be your one-liner, two-liner tips for the people? How to prepare?
Like stick on a process actually. There are a lot abundant resources available. Once we start to prepare, we'll look for so many materials, so many contents, and we get lost in our own pace. So that happened with me also. But
Mm,
what I would say is stick on the materials that we can able to choose. It is adaptable to us. So
mm,
focus on that. Believe in that. Focus on that, and
mm,
give your full to that.
mm.
That particular method. So
That's
that
good.
I would say has helped me a lot personally.
That's a good
Um,
message. That's a good
and
message. Don't
every
get lost.
mark attempt it in a way how that this is your final exam. So even
Mm,
that mark where I completed the first part after 85 minutes or more than that, I took the two complete 10 minutes break because I don't want to like use that and then
mm,
attempt few more
mm,
questions. So I
mm.
wanted to use the time as such how we are utilizing in the main exams.
Maybe if you're saying this, I'll ask another question. What was your main exam timing?
The first half was I took 85
No,
minutes,
I mean, the time of the exam is 8 a.m., right? 8 a.m.
11,
11.
11 a.m.
Did you do your practice exam also same timeline? 11 or something like that?
Last two practice exams, I did it in the same time.
Do like okay. No, okay. Because I do hear from some people like that. They want to keep their biological clock work accordingly.
Yes.
So they take the practice exam also exact like the main exam timeline. 11
Yeah.
o'clock they start. Okay. That's
Yeah.
a
The
good
other
message.
one you mentioned once, like that helped me also when I was my marks were also not that good. You told don't try to write the full exams just for the sake of attending it. So
Mm,
I faced it like I had a plan like
mm,
this week mark one within this many days, mark two, mark three. I had a plan. So
mm,
mark two and three I attempted within 3 days actually. So
mm,
within 10 days I attempted three full marks. So whereas
mm.
I felt like okay that is not necessary at all. Without reading or without spending much more time on review, there is no use
No,
of
no
just
point.
attending more marks.
Yeah, true, true,
Yeah,
true. We have to take some time to analyze. It doesn't
yeah,
make
yeah,
sense
yeah.
doing it. Okay,
That had
good.
also helped.
Super, Raja, super, Raja. Good. I'm really happy. Thanks for coming up here and giving your valuable lessons, being transparent on what happened. Because what all happened, you were able to say that where you couldn't read, how you came back. Was a good lessons I found. Also, I like that you have a different approach. Go from question paper, and from there you read the subject. That's also a different approach from your side. Nice to know. Nice to know. Exam hall. I'm hearing today. We spoke to Imran. We spoke to Anju. Don't get panic. That's a message I'm getting. But still, that will be there because of the main exam. Yeah, you will read the question two times, three times. That will
Yeah.
happen.
The
Yeah.
one point what you mentioned last week also, where
Mm.
the screen is bigger,
Yes.
that could also be a reason. Actually, that could also be a reason, really, because that's why the first half, why, I mean, though in our mock exams, we could able to complete within 70 minutes or 75 minutes. Like
Mm.
for every question, we need to scroll our eyes from this side to this side.
How
And
big? How big the monitor they're giving? Any guess? What's
could
the?
be around like 21 inches, maybe less than that could
Wow.
be 17 to
Look,
21
look like
could be.
television. But our laptop is how many inches? 16 or 14, right?
Yeah,
14 is
between 14 to usually 14 to 15 or
14
17.
to 16. So 21 is making big difference.
20, I won't say 21, but it could be 19, 19
19, huh?
inches. Mm.
Are they giving two monitors? Like in
No,
office,
no,
sometimes
one.
you get a double, one monitor.
One.
Okay. I'm hearing this constantly these days. People are struggling with this stuff. A lot of variation. Laptop, we have a different size. And when you go to
Exactly.
main stage, they struggle hard.
And even using
Hmm.
mouse was also because I never use mouse in last 10 years actually. So like
Okay.
handling this going from there, clicking next, even if
Okay.
you take 1 second for one question additionally, it is like hardly 3 minutes you are
Yeah,
additionally
yeah, yeah.
spending.
Yeah. Even Anju was pointing out, right? Not going for a strikeout options.
Yeah. I even tried for only one question I wanted to try. Those things don't try newly in the exam. Like,
Don't try anything new on the day.
yeah. That's true.
Okay. It's
The
a good
other thing I
message.
wanted to give an information is I mean I faced 5 to 6 picturization questions.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it was like instead of 4 options, they gave a picture. We need to just mark the answer in the picture.
This is new. This is new. They
So
call this as a hotspot.
uh-huh,
There could be a burn down, burn up chart graph.
exactly.
In the graph,
Yeah.
you have to mark that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
One question was like they gave a burn down chart in which they asked
Okay.
us to mark the spike area where the
So,
spike is there. The other
okay.
question was like again related to burn down chart. They given a subject of some
Uh,
question which was the answer is actually burn up chart. Instead of
okay.
giving the burn up chart, they gave a burn up chart figure itself and some
Okay.
other charts. And
Okay.
I had a one Kanban board where they asked
Hmm.
us to mark which area to focus next, where the WAP is higher or something. That sort of question
Ah,
was there.
nice.
And yeah, one this cost and this schedule variance.
Hmm. Hmm.
Not formula, but they gave a graph in that and asked us
Hmm.
to know is this within budget or over budget or within schedule or something.
Interesting. Look like
Yeah, that
BME
was
tested more with
because
you. Hmm.
and I had 7 to 8 drag and drop also.
Ooh. On top of that, drilling the wall. That's also
Yes.
one of the PMA question.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Seems I put everything on you, man. They know that you are reading with the book for the last 1 year. Let's test this guy as much.
It was totally challenge. That's what like the first half was very tough. Second
Okay.
half I could felt like okay,
Okay.
I'm coming back on track. And third part only I felt like okay, it's in my hand
Good.
control.
Good man. Good, Raja. So it's a worth the effort now. Now you can go back and apply what you learned and feel proud of what you did. Hard work, right? Good. So credit to your family supporting back behind the screen.
Almost last 3 months they left me alone. So I have a
Okay.
like my child is 2.5 years now, so
Mm,
he couldn't able to like spend time or something. So
mm,
my wife literally went to her native for 3 months for me to
mm,
study.
Okay. Good.
So they just came
Good.
to home a day before the exam.
Oh, okay. So you have a duty of taking them to shopping mall, movies,
Many
dinner. It's all happened, huh? Last 1 week.
just going on.
Going on, huh? It's a ongoing process. Good man, that's very important. I keep saying that yeah, PMP preparation is important, but yeah, keep an eye on the family and your health. These two are important. Sometimes people don't sleep well. Sometimes they don't do exercise. Breathing problem happens. As we are also not like college student now. You are not 18 now.
That's true.
You all cross 30, 40, 50. Machine is getting old. So you have to keep oiling the machine. In the name of exam, don't add too much pressure. That's also there. Yeah. Good. Super Raja, thanks a lot for coming up here. It was a good message from you. I really liked it. The whole story, talking about your journey from the start and the trouble and including the drilling the wall, all the stories. And it's interesting to listen because this could happen to another person. They can recall, they can plan accordingly. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Shri,
pleasure is mine.
can I ask a question?
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. So,
Good.
how was like the distribution of questions like predictive and agile? It's like agile was more, or predictive or
See,
more, or hybrid was more?
yeah, like everyone was saying, it was like more of agile, 60 to 70% of agile, uh,
Okay.
like mix of like 15% of hybrid and the balance was 10 to 15% of predictive. But I would say, like though we say it is agile, only the terminologies they use are agile, but the question is related to risk only. So you need to go through the predictive process or the basic of what the risk analysis is.
Okay.
So
And okay. And for agile, which book you have referred? Like
yeah, I've
any
read that Agile our
Practice
PMA
guide.
book. Yeah, Agile Practice
Okay.
Guide I read fully.
okay.
And like I'm more of, I mean, I wanted to study from the practical oriented. So like Anju was saying, my sister is in software, so I just during the weekends I just get some something about how the system works. What are they doing in the daily stand-up meetings or those terminologies only is required.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Huh? Good.
Thanks.
Good to know that you're learning from people around you. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
important.
yeah. Don't get panic just because of the term agile or something. So everything is related to what we are studying only. Only in the
Okay.
question they just give the use the words that are coming in agile.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
faced lot of stakeholders. Almost I
Mm,
felt like every third question or fourth question I have the word stakeholders in the question. And risk management fully. And a lot of
Okay.
vendor questions was also there. Like Imran was saying during COVID-19, that scenario-based, vendor-based questions was also there. This is what I
Awesome.
faced.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. Great. So thanks a lot, Raja, for coming up here, and good wishes
Thank
for
you
the
so
new
much,
year.
Shri, and the
Yeah. Keep
team
rocking.
entirely. Yeah,
Right.
thank you so
Good.
much.
Great.
All the best,
All right.
everyone.
All right. That's Raja. So we had three people today. Anju, Imran, and Raja came up. We have few more people cleared the exam. I believe they'll come following weeks. Let's give a round of applause for them for the great job. Good job, guys. Good job. So we want to start this year with some positive note. That's also the reason we invited them to be here. But that doesn't end there, right? We have to learn for what is next. I should have some people who are going for the exam. I want to listen from you. If you have any questions related to the exam, then I want to jump to quality management topic. Is there anyone here having a question related to exam?
Shri Robert here.
Hey, Robert.
Quick question. So it's about the exam center or the systems, right? Do we get the actual clock what we see on our laptop, right? In the desktop as well, or is it just a timer? It's like a full screen, and
Um,
then the timer
okay.
drops down, or is it? Can we see the actual time as well?
Okay. I will show the screen, and probably from there we'll discuss. Here it
No, the
is.
reason I ask is when I'm preparing, right? I'm having a time constraint for myself that I want to it's easier for me to track
Yeah,
my
yeah.
progress. That's why.
True. What if you see the screen right now? What I'm sharing?
Mhm.
In this screen, where you can see a time, where the time is running, left, right, bottom.
The time remaining part on the top.
Okay. So you get this portion of the time. Since I have
Mhm.
few people, Raja, Anju, with me now, who took exam recently, Raja, Anju, or Imran, who is available, can you let know? Is it the same screen you're getting right now in the exam hall?
Yes.
Right.
Exactly
So
the same.
exactly same. On the right bottom, can I expect computer clock visible?
No.
No. So you will get only this number. So coming back to you, Robert. So the
Mhm.
PMI stays still with the same stuff. You see this remaining time.
Mhm.
It could have or it should start with the 2:30.
Mhm.
Okay, 230 minutes. This is how it will start and starts going down until it becomes 000.
Understood. Yeah,
So
because I was preparing on this computer
mm,
clock, so I just wanted
mm,
to make sure that I'm on the
mm.
right track if I'm
Yes.
tracking my time progress. Yeah.
Some people say that don't look at this.
Mhm.
In fact, it's easy to say. I would say PMI should give an option to hide, isn't it? Is it
Not
right, Raja?
exactly.
Raja or
Yes.
Imran? Or Raja, they should give an option to hide, right? It should not. See, I have a clock, I have a watch, a digital watch. It don't show me the time all the way. Only when I want, it will show. If I turn my wrist, it will show, right? So it should give me a hide option. So I don't want to get my pressure on my head. Let it hide. When I want, I'll click and see. But our guys will keep clicking every 1 minute. You know that? So, so PMI is also worried what to do there. But it could be a suggestion to PMI. They can make some changes here. That's Robert. So let's listen to Kalim. Kalim, I'm seeing your hands up there.
Uh, yes, Shri. So related to this only.
Ah,
So once it reaches 150, that
ah.
means I have to complete 60 question. That's my target. Now, if I have completed 60 question, I have to take the break. Now, once it reaches 150, then I have to uh, what I have to do actually? Post this. Means
Which one reached 150? Time or question?
means the time.
Time.
That means I
Okay.
have completed 60 questions. I want to take a break. So
Okay.
150, the timer has reached 150.
Okay.
So what I have to do then? I have
Okay.
to stop somewhere or what?
Yeah. For now, the exam is divided like this. So
Okay.
they give us overall 230, and PMI Institute don't want to interfere into your time management. They leave it free. They say
Okay.
that you can use all 230 minutes for this first 60 questions. It's also possible. You can do that. Right? If this is the way you want to do, yeah, you can do it. But PMI don't want to say anything about it. So what our recommendation is, we say that, hey, keep it 85 minutes for the first slot. So balance how much we'll have? Oh, sorry, not 85. It should be 80. So keep it 80 minutes of our first slot. If we keep 80, how much we are going to have? As you rightly said,
75,
you're going to
75.
have a 75 here
And
and
75.
75 here. So let's answer Kalim's question now. The question here is, if in case, okay, let's put it this way. If in case we consume 80 minutes exactly, I should detect this from 2:30. So now my clock will not have 2:30. How much my clock will have? My clock
150.
150. Okay, balance is 150 minutes. This is how the clock will show. Now, when you come to 60th question, you have to jump to 61st question. And this is a place for the break. Now, here, you will not do anything. The system will do, which means the system is going to give an indication to you, hey, would you like to go for a break? You know the usual system asking, right? It should be yes. I'm just putting like this. It should be no. Let me
So
ask Imran or Raja or Anju. How do you get the screens these days? Are you giving yes and no? If anyone available.
Yes, for the same.
And yes,
Yeah.
Anju here. Actually, after before beginning the break, we have to give a click like we are going for the break. Then only the clock will stop.
Now, I mean, thanks for the answer. But question is, if from 60th I'm moving to 61st, I'm expecting a pop-up. You know, a pop-up, right? A pop-up comes, and there's a pop-up will ask you, would you like to go for a break?
Yes, yes, that break question was there. Do you want to
coming.
go for a break or not?
Right. So if I click yes, then
Shri, they
a
will
clock
ask,
starts running.
yeah, they will ask for the review. If you want to review the question, then it will give a pop-up for break.
Very good. Very good. So, so first ask is, would you like to close your review? Isn't it?
Yes, yes. They will ask for
Right.
the if you want to go for a review and then go for a break.
Very good. So first thing is review. After review, the pop-up is about the break, and then a timer starts running. This 3 action happens, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
What if I choose no? I don't want to go for the break. So what will happen?
The 61st question
61st
will
question.
start and the timer will start again.
Exactly. So this a 10 minutes timer will not come, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will
Yes.
not come. If I click no, what happen here is it starts with the 61st question. So if anyone thinks that, hey, I'm not going for the break, can I use this break to review these answers? The answer is no.
No, that is not.
No. No. If that option is given, everyone will not go for a break. Everyone will try to use it.
So they
So-
will not allow to review also, Shri.
Review, yeah, like right, what we heard from Anju or Imran or Raja here. The first thing is, let me put this way again one more time. The first thing is they want to ask you, would you like to go for a review? So this is a stage 1. Let's keep this one. This is a stage 1. Stage 1 is going to ask you for review. This is stage 1 when you cross, whether you review or you don't review. The next stage is you're done with your review, you have to submit it. Now they're going to ask you, would you like to go for a break? Stage 2. In stage 2, based on your choice, a timer with the 10 minutes will pop up or will not come. If I choose yes, stage 3 will happen. If I choose no, what will happen? It's going to start.
60%.
It's going to start between 60 to 120 question, isn't it? I'm just trying to confirm with Anju or Imran are here because you people went to exam few days back. Is this the same format? Because this is what for last 5 years they're following. Is the same format right now?
Yes.
Yes, same format.
Same format, right? So the first pop-up is about the review. If I ignore it or if I say okay, then the next question is, would you like to go for the break? If I say yes, your timer starts running. So what will happen is the main timer will freeze. Can I say like that? Main timer will freeze and there's a 10 minutes timer starts ticking.
Yes.
Right?
One input is the main timer will also be running for the review. Only if we click the break, then only the timer will stop.
Yeah. What I mean is, when I click for this break part, once a break timer starts running, at any given point, one timer will run. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Let's keep it simple. At any point, one timer will run, either the small one or a major one. If I don't go for the break, I ignore the break, this timer will not even appear. You straight away move to the 61st question and your time still keep clicking. Now let me add one more point. You went for the break. Okay, you took a coffee and you keep thinking. Instead of 10 minutes, you spent 12 minutes in the break. You didn't realize it because you don't have a watch, you don't have a mobile, you don't have a wall clock, you are not in the world itself. You are confused. So you spent 12 to 15 minutes, but you don't even know that. So question to Raja, Anju or Imran, what will happen when you come back because you were given 10 minutes, but you consumed 15 minutes. So what will happen right now when you come back to the seat?
The 5
Actually,
minutes will, sorry.
Hmm.
The 5 minutes will start detecting from the overall 150 minutes.
After 10 years, 10
The
months.
bigger one.
This bigger clock starts running, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is small clock is a time box. In Agile, in Scrum, we have a time box, which means whether you come or you don't come, the box is over. And it starts eating the time from here. Tricky, right? It started eating the time from 150 minutes. Good. Thanks, people who went to the exam. You all gave that input right now. I appreciate it. Good. Any other questions related to exam? If not, we can jump to the subject. Before that, anyone have exam-related preparation questions you are talking about or you're preparing about? Anyone have an exam in the next few days? January 10th, January 8th, next week, following week? Who is getting for exam? January, beginning guys.
Now beginning 25th, sir. 25th.
25th. Okay, you have sufficient time, Ram. So we can tune it. Keep me posted on your scores consistently so that we
next
can
Sunday
work.
we get all the scores.
Okay, good.
That's it, sir.
Good. All right, looking at the time, let's get to the subject. Let's talk something on the quality management. Related to that, I have some questions. Let's discuss the topic. Let me go here. Let know if you're getting the screen. You got that? Okay, let's start something on cost of quality. First question to you, is there a money involved in quality? Should we spend money for the quality?
Yes.
Yes, it's involved.
Okay, it is, right? You cannot ignore it. It's going to happen. So let's learn a little on the quality. I'll give you some highlight, then we go for the questions. The cost of quality, cost means the money incurred to attain that quality. Okay, cost includes all is a keyword here, all costs incurred over life of the product. Small question to you. We always talk about project, right? Why all of a sudden we're seeing a word called product? What does it mean from your perspective? Life of a product. What does it mean?
Maybe at the deliverable which is involved in the project.
Deliverable as very good. Nice to say. But do anyone also aware that there is something called product life cycle? Have anyone seen that life cycle?
Yes.
Product life cycle. What are they? 4 stages or 5 stages?
It's like a bell shape, like
Ideation.
it will go and then it will come down.
Ideation,
Okay.
growth.
Ideation, growth,
Maturity,
Maturity.
kill or
decline. So it can be ideation, there could be growth, there could be maturity, there could be decline. Many products go out of the market, isn't it? Certain things doesn't exist right now. If you are in your college days, you saw some fancy car model. That model doesn't exist right now. We usually give this example of a floppy disk. You know floppy disk? I've seen that. A floppy disk, 1.4 MB capacity. Have you seen that? Those days, that was a heavy, what to say, more higher space disk, 1.4 MB. That's what you get. So point here is, now let's connect back to this question. Cost of quality includes all cost, life of the product. Are we talking from the initiation or ideation to the declining? Are we talking about this one? Is it a question or is it a topic?
yeah.
It is, right? It is. By investing in preventing non-conformance to requirements. By the way, keep in mind, when you talk about quality, you're not talking only for that particular project. You're talking for the product level. Of course, quality can be improved in 2 areas. What are the 2 areas? One is on the process, other one is on the product. 2 areas you can improve. But Shri, I thought quality means only on the product. I have to test it. I have to make sure it is working well. Should I focus on process also? Now, question to you. Should we give attention to process also for quality?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
It is.
manage quality, the
It is,
process will
right?
come.
It is, right? So for which we call as a QA plus what is the other one is? QC.
QC.
Okay, quality assurance and quality control. Okay, these two words are there. But if you come from manufacturing industry, construction or automobile, these words are very popular there because you'll have one person called quality assurance manager, one person as a quality control manager. Two guys will be there. And these are the guys who talk about, hey, I have to improve the testing process. Other person talks about how they will test it. So they have to work together. Then it will work. Because of digitalization, many robotic process come into market right now. These two are coming into one manager right now who can talk about quality for the whole product. That's also happening. So let's not debate that who will do what. My intention for today is I don't want to go too much on the quality, so broad. We will talk only the cost incurring for the quality. Okay, that only we'll cover. With that, we'll have some questions. So now we all know that prevention is better than cure. I think you all know this sentence very well. It could be for your health or your family or anywhere it is. Prevention is better than cure. So which means you have to prevent it. Now question to you, what this English word non-conformance means? Any idea what does this English word means? Non-conformance. Because you're going to get this in exam question. So what does this non-conformance means?
Not meeting the requirements.
Not meeting. Okay. It is not,
Desired.
it's not a
Not
desired.
aligned to the requirements.
Very good.
Not up to the mark.
Not up to the mark. Okay. It is not aligning with the baseline. Can I call that as a baseline?
Baseline, yeah.
Somewhere we decide the baseline. Do anyone know in PMI we use the word baseline, isn't it? Baseline. Give me what are the baselines you are aware from PMI books?
Cost
Scope
baseline.
baseline, schedule
Schedule
baseline.
cost
Baseline.
scope
Shall we,
baseline.
shall we start with the scope baseline? Very good. We'll start with the scope baseline. Other one is, of course, schedule baseline. And then you come with the cost baseline. For your information, from next version of PMI, they don't call cost, they call it as finance. They're changing the name. We're changing the names. This is how they keep playing. Okay. If you go 2 version back, they call this as budget.
Budget.
Okay. They keep changing. I'm reading these books for a few years. They keep on playing with the words. That's it. But concept is same. Concept is same. So we'll come back here. In these 3 baselines, which one will talk about quality of a product? In this 3, which one talk about quality?
Combination of all.
Scope.
All 3 will have attention towards it, but this will have more, right? Because we have something called requirement, isn't it? In the requirement, who gave me this requirement?
Customer.
Of course, right? It's of course somebody called customer, stakeholder, sponsor. They are showing an intention. Hey, Shri, you know what? This is what I'm expecting from this product, not from you, from the product. If you're going to give me a medical device for checking the heartbeat, this is how the machine should work. These are the parameters. It should be 120 to 145. It should be, this is a scale. They're giving me details, right? Apart from this, I can also get the information from the market. One customer can give me, this is how the heartbeat checking machine should work. Market will give me something. When market gives it, what should I call that? What it is called as?
Standard or yardstick, what do you check?
Industry standards, right? Or can I call that as a compliance by any chance?
Yes.
I can use the word compliance, right? Very good. Okay, these are the terms we're learning. Now, service of, let's see here, non-conformance to requirements, appraisal of product, or a service for conformance to requirements, and a failure to meet the requirements. Okay, this is a problem here. Let's learn some English words here. They're telling that prevention cause, appraisal cause, failure cause, for which I'll give an image so that you'll get better idea. This picture also should be popular for some of you. You would have seen somewhere. Let us see something from here. What is the cost of quality? Cost of quality encompasses expenses. Now question to you. Who incur these expenses? From where the money is coming?
From the sponsor.
Sponsor. Can I call this as part of cost baseline? Should this be part of, is it part of cost baseline?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it right? It's right. It's right. Okay, very good. Which means I should have discussed all these parameters already. Apart from this, there are some costs which can go to your risk parameter. We'll talk about that later in a different class. That is something called risk. I'm sure you're all aware, right? There is a risk called, where you call contingency reserve. What is the other one?
Management
Reserve. Very good. We'll learn it. Let's come back here. So they're talking about 4 variety of cost here. Look at this last line here. Money spent during the project. When the work is happening, you are spending money. For which I can go for a prevention cost. Other one is appraisal cost. Prevention cost, yeah, we train the people, we buy equipments, we document the information. Many stuff which you equip the people is a prevention cost. I'm sure many company does it consistently. They keep on doing it. It's a part of the quality system. How can I prevent these problems before happening? For which I will recruit people who are smart enough. I'll put them into training to make it better. We spend some money for it regularly. But Shri, will it come under the project budget? If it is a project related, it's under project budget. I'm sure some of you in your company, project related, you would have gone for training. Have you heard that or been that, like what I'm saying? For project related, they ask you to learn something. Is it happen to some of you?
Yeah, it happens.
It's happening, right? It's happening. Or sometime at the organization level, you do. That's a different budget. Okay. I will not go to that budget right now. So there is something called appraisal cost. Look at the word here. They're using testing, destructive testing, inspection. Now, question to you. In appraisal cost, are they fixing the problem or identifying the problem?
Identifying.
Identifying.
But when you identify, someone has to fix it, right? Where they're fixing it? For which, where is the money? Look at here. Look at here. Cost related to evaluating, measuring, auditing, testing. All are finding problem. Who will fix it? Okay. Let's go by one.
That cost will be included in the cost baseline, right?
Should be.
The prevention and the appraisal cost.
Of course, it should be part of that. But I'm trying to group it under where it is coming. If you look at here, there is a rework cost. This also could be there because of the problem. Is it possible?
No.
All under baseline only, but I'm trying to differentiate it. How do you see that? If you see here, testing cost, somebody can question me, Shri, for testing, do you need a cost? Yeah, it is involved. For destructive, yes, it is involved. Have anyone seen this destructive testing somewhere in your industry? Destructive testing?
Yes.
It happens. Okay. Now, in the class, we have seen this. One more repetition or call for the people. We have 4 costs given here, like prevention, appraisal, internal, external. Now, we are talking about the life of the product. Some of the products related work will happen within the project timeline when you deliver the product. Some, the product got delivered, it reaches the market, reaches the customer gives some compliance. As per your contract, you have to maintain that for next 6 months or 5 months. So product will come back and you have to fix that problem. If not, it is on your company cost. So let's not go that part. But coming back here, in this 4 cost which the book says here, prevention, appraisal, internal, external. Which one is the most efficient cost a company can spend so that your product can be better? Out of this 4, which is the most efficient one?
Preventive cost. Preventive cost.
Preventive. Only preventive, you think so?
Appraisal will also be there, like when we are
Appraisal,
doing
right?
the testing. Yeah, inspection is
Very
there.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. So we can pump good amount of money on this, but doesn't mean you throw all your money. So in a quality, there is a limitation where you can spend, where you have to stop. For if I have this micro pen with me, this pen could be maybe $10 worth of it. Can I spend $7 for quality test alone on this product?
No.
And people look at me, no, come on, Shri, the price will go high. So there is a limit where to stop. I will bring then a different topic, different class. But prevention cost is fine. Beyond this, we should also have an appraisal cost. All right, good. Muted. So now coming back
one
here.
question here, Shri. Internal cost also, it has not reached to the customer, right?
What do you mean by customer, reaching to customer?
In the sense like customer is not involved. The QC is finding the internal cost.
Possibly. But this failures found by the project when the project is happening. What if your product has interim deliverable? You heard about the small piece of delivery. And you give a delivery, on that delivery, there is a reported issue. I think we have to rework on it.
But that is also I'm improving the product, right? So what my intent is, I'm going to ask like prevention, appraisal, and internal. All the three can be used for the betterment of the product. Can I say that?
Definitely. But the question which we were discussing is, we're talking about what is the most efficient one. But definitely people align with these two. Rightly you said, you have appraisal cost and internal failure cost. This both has to work together, isn't it? You cannot do only testing and leave it there, but you have to go and fix it, the product what you made as a problem. But I see people give more attention to here because they want to align, they call it shift left. Have you heard about that? Which means you don't want to make a product defective, rather you prevent it with all the process. But that's one part of expenses, but main expense can happen by testing it and fixing it consistently. Let me turn the question a little more there. Which expense in this is not really going to help you, or which expense is not which failure is most problematic failure in your company?
External failure.
External failure.
Okay. Why external looks very problematic? Anyway, customer found it, right? It's nice. You can go and fix it.
Brand name would be at stake.
Yeah.
Trust will go.
Value of the company.
Trust can drop. Okay.
Trust.
Goodwill can go, isn't
Goodwill.
it? So these are the things which is pretty expensive. They say that also business can lose. They don't want to go for the next, trust can go for the next round of release. They say, no, stop that. I don't want your product furthermore. I'm scared. I'm worried. I don't want to take a product. Now, what happened here is you cannot tell that, Shri, I will totally avoid this because I spend a lot of money here. I don't know. It can happen. It can happen. You give a warranty, you check, product can go wrong because the requirement in 2025 beginning is different. Someone is using in 2026 July could use the same product in a different way. We don't know. Something can go wrong. But how are you going to balance it? The balancing part purely goes with the project manager, sponsor, and the team of people to understand where they would add more, where to be less. There is something called quality curve. We will learn in different classes. But the point here is this cost is a part of your discussion in scope baseline, schedule baseline, and cost baseline. It's part of it because quality is also one of the constraints in project management. How many constraints we have in project management? Six constraints we have, right? In this, one of the constraints is the quality. Now, question to you is, in the name of quality, I cannot cut some requirements. I cannot add some requirements. PMI puts it very simple. Quality means meeting requirements, isn't it? Meeting requirements. If my customer says the heartbeat checking machine should work between 120 to 140 as a parameter, yeah, it should meet the parameter. If it is more needed or less needed, of course, I have to discuss with them what they mean by that, and the clarity should be there. Many quality issues, they say that starting from not having clarity on the requirements. It's not on the testing part. Now, what happened here is many have a misconception that quality means testing. Quality means test cases. Quality means testing. Very good. You test it. I'm not denying that. But quality could start even before that, understanding the need much clearer. There are many cases the customer don't have a clarity. That's why they come to us as a project manager, project team, where we sit and explain how this will work, how it should be done. And quality is a cherry on the top of the cake, where you say, okay, we will test it to show how it's working perfectly. But before that, first you understand the requirement very clear. That's much important. And that's why they spend more time in scope baseline. The same thing done in agile projects in every sprint. In every sprint, we take a moment to understand the requirement very well and then start the project or start the sprint. Do anyone remember there are two terms in Scrum or Agile which prevent all these quality issues? What are they? Starting with the D.
Definition of done.
Definition of done, definition of
Ready
ready,
and definition of done.
DOR, DOD.
Exactly. If someone want to learn more on Agile, I would say start your reading from this place also. DOR, DOD. Definition of ready, definition of done. How definition of ready can prevent quality issues? Any thoughts? How it could prevent?
So it's like a
Because
checklist.
there is acceptance criteria there from the
Hmm.
They
customer's
defined
end,
there.
right?
Mhm.
So if the team follows it, it actually they're following the quality practice or the expectations from the customers.
Fantastic. Very good. Very good. Let me add a little more on top of that. DOR, in definition of ready, what we expect is a work requirement is properly defined.
Defined.
Defined. And the work requirement, proper dependency is understood. Dependency, right? Now, there are many more bullet points, but I'll start from here. Any work requirement, a clarity in understanding is nothing but meeting the requirements. You don't need to invent something new for quality. Quality means it's not robotic test cases, artificial intelligence, those are fine. But first sit and talk to them. Hey, what do you actually want? How it's going to work for you? Sit and understand what clearly they want and then bring these tools to test it properly. But what many people do in the market is more of testing rather focusing on what should be done. And that's why the PMI keep insisting quality is meeting requirements. So what is requirements? What you discuss in scope baseline, what you discuss in user story or a product backlog. And more the clarity, better you improve your quality. All right. Shall we take a couple of questions on this so that we learn better on this topic?
Yes.
One or
Yes.
two questions, we'll see that, huh? We'll start with a simple question, then we'll go with a little tough question. I have maybe one or two questions I have. Let's start with a simple question. Take a moment, read the question, pull out the answer and put in the chat window. Let's give you seconds. People are choosing the answers. I believe it's a bit straightforward question to me. Let's see how people look into that. I could see some answers. I'll start with Srinidhi. Yes, on the top list, I see your name there. If you're on the mic.
Yeah, I'm on the mic.
Very good, Srinidhi. Before you go to the answer, help me, which is an interesting line sentence for you in the question?
One is training session and the other is before the production process, before production begins.
Before production. Okay, let me read one more time for everyone's benefit. You are leading a project to launch a new product. So is this work completed or in progress? How should I read this? Anyone?
It is not yet complete.
You're leading a project to launch a new product. It's for future. Can I say it's for the future?
Yes.
For future. To ensure high quality, your team organizes. One question to you: what high quality means? Anyone want to give a comment on it? What does high quality means?
Meeting the necessary quality standards or the requirements. Meeting all the requirements.
Meeting the requirements, right? What customer asked, meet it. What industry standard says, meet that. Can I say like that?
Yes.
Standard, that's high quality. Your team organizes a training sessions for staff and documents all key processes before production begins. Before production begins. Should we do all this stuff? Are we wasting our time? Before production?
No, it is actually saving our time.
Saving our time.
Cost of, I think I forgot the word. If you don't do it now, you will spend more fixing the problem later on during
Ah,
production, because that
Cost
cost
of
is
delay.
higher
Cost of
in,
Cost of poor
delay.
quality.
cost
Yeah.
of
Cost
poor
of no
quality.
quality will be less if we follow all the processes.
Okay, okay, okay. But sometimes they say that process kills, right? Process also kills too much of a time.
no,
But
but certain places process is required. See, you can't have anything without a process, right? Might be a simplified process, but depending on the industry and the activity, yes, process
exactly.
will be there.
Exactly. See, rightly you all said that. So this is the reason they have something called auditing in the company to check, are we overdoing or we are not doing it. Sometimes people say that, hey, come on, process kills, cut short everything, man. Could happen. Sometimes in the name of process, you will waste 2-3 months of time. So that the auditing routine will happen to check, are you overdoing? Yeah, that check should happen. Who will do this auditing process in the companies usually, in the bigger companies? Who checks this auditing the project? Everything going good, correct?
Quality manager.
Quality manager can do. Can I
Quality
also
assurance.
invite somebody called a PMO, project management
Project
officer?
management
Management
office.
office.
Yes.
Can they also help us a little bit? Come in and check,
Yes.
hey, everything going good, tailoring something there. They can also check, right? It's possible.
Yes.
Very good. Let's come back here. What type of cost are these activities? When they say these activities, what they mean in the question? I believe
Processes.
Training.
maybe this one, right? I think
Yeah,
this one.
training.
One and document 2. Can we believe this one? These two.
Yes.
All right, good. So now this is a product for the future as per the wordings. So which word I should choose is, I'm seeing answer going with the D, employee training. So what kind of cost it is? When I say employee training, what kind of cost it is?
Preventive cost.
Prevention.
Preventive.
Okay. So production inspection, rework due to defect, warranty repairs. This falls under, I think we saw some time back, right? The before one. Let's go back quickly. So we have this one, right? Prevention cost,
Appraisal costs.
Training.
appraisal cost. Which one I have to put now? I'm
For
sure
the
it is not
training, it will be prevention cost, but for audit and inspection, I think it's appraisal cost if it's a
audited
happening activity.
happening, right? I think document processes. Can I say this one? It's under this one.
Yes.
Something like this, right? Okay. I know it's a simple question, just a straightforward answer. I believe we got answer. See, employee training is a prevention cost because it helps avoid defects. Okay, let's go a little forward. I'll put another question. Okay, next question.
External failure.
Okay, let's start somewhere. Let me pull in a Namita. Namita, if you're online, you have a mic.
Hi, Shri.
Hey, good. So before you go to the answer, what is one line or one sentence which is interesting for you?
Already shipped.
Shipped. Okay. So it happened, product gone out.
Yeah.
So let's say there's an X company shipping to Y company. Y is a receiver. Product has gone to Y. Okay, that's one interesting. Anything more?
So a week later, like it is coming back.
But question to you, just not to everyone here. If in the contract there is no mention, which means the product the day you deliver, you both wash your hands. On that case, if a product comes back, what will happen? The two ways are there, okay? One is I will give 6 months time to stabilize my product. I'm giving a health care machine. I'm giving a printer. I'm giving a software product to the company. I'll give a 6 months contract. In 6 months, anything happens, you can come back. We will fix it on our cost. One way. Other one is in the contract, there is no mention at all. So what will happen?
See,
I,
if
I
customer is involved, means goodwill is gone, right? Whether it within the
Okay.
claims or
Goodwill is the
not, the
problem.
warranty claims or not.
Okay. Okay.
I
But
think
No,
you,
like
but Shri, if it's a new product, right, in the market, and especially if that goes out, if the customer is not happy, then that 6 months contract which says I can fix it might not actually decrease the customer satisfaction. Might be that it's a new product in the market, so they are okay. But if it's a well established and you have a lot more competition, then yes, it's going to impact your business negatively.
Okay. Nice to know. Nice to know.
I think like if it's related, means like if it is related to the quality, then we can check with the requirements also. Like we have provided that requirement. So
Okay.
it's,
Okay, I see the point. I see the point. So, a general pattern here is when they sign the contract, to be very careful to keep that time duration until the product stabilizes the market. They call alpha version, beta version, or volume version. Multiple versions will be there. So they will check multiple versions. They give some time in the contract. It will be mentioned until it stabilizes up to this level. The product is still maintained by both the companies. Now, they wash the hands on the last day of the contract. Nothing done. Then you have to establish a new service level agreement or some service agreement contract saying that going forward, if anything goes wrong, you will fix it on some pricing which we will pay. There should be some contract between them. This usually happens. Even now, I think you buy any big product, companies are calling, sir, can you get a 2-year extra warranty? Have you heard those kind of stories? When you buy some product, they ask you, which means once the sales is done, after sales, somebody has to pick it up. Why we're discussing this is you should be aware as a project manager how these contracts are working. So you could get some questions on that, but be prepared that that contract can end on the same day of the product release, or it can happen even after 6 months of time. Okay, thanks, Namita, for the points. I'm going to question more with you. Namita, why you thought answer A is good for you?
So the product is already delivered.
Very
So
good.
it is not currently within the project. So after delivery, the cost, it has failed.
Shipping
So
cost.
that is the reason I felt it's external.
Okay. Very good. These two costs, you can call it as covered somewhere. How to cover this one? Anyone, not Namita, anyone here? Manage customer dissatisfaction. What does it mean here? What does it mean?
Customer is not happy.
Okay, but they are the one who accepted when we deliver the product, isn't it? Maybe I'm the guy, I came to you and you gave me a machine, some machine, I don't know. And we both discussed, you showed me a demonstration, I liked it, I took it home. And within 1 week, I'm coming back and saying it's not working, I'm not happy. So what's wrong it is? Maybe I didn't test it properly for myself when I buy the product. Is it my mistake? Customer?
Might be.
I can't
Okay.
say that to the customer, but since
But we cannot say that to customers.
I am doing the product, that means it's my responsibility, right?
Okay, watch out this one. There is something called sustainability, reliability. Have you heard those words?
Yes.
Okay, now that topic will open. So when you and me sit and test on Monday morning, it is working. 1 week later, it is not working, defective. Is it a problem of reliability?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So in quality, two section of testing is there, or two section of quality parameters are. What are they? One is explicitly I will give certain information. Other one is functional, non-functional requirements. Have you heard about non-functional requirements?
Yes.
What is non-functional requirements?
Maybe
Performance.
aesthetics,
Right.
Performance.
color.
Very good. Performance. See, you and me talking in Zoom now, right now. We are also using some internet network. So now I expect reliability, stability of 99.9999 from Zoom from my internet provider, isn't it? If they could not meet that, I'll be in a problem. So we are paying license cost to Zoom. I will rethink, should I go for Zoom? Should I go for Microsoft Teams? Because you cannot meet the reliability and stability, sustainability. That should happen. Now, question is, when you say manage customer dissatisfaction, rightly somebody said, I cannot tell a customer you made it wrong. But maybe we miss certain requirement understanding from the customer, or my team did not follow the industry standard of quality checking or quality parameter in the implementation. It is not testing. Testing comes later. Before testing, somebody did not understand the requirement. The machine should work in this condition. If it's extreme weather of -20, still it should work. If it's extreme condition of warm weather, still it should work. My team doesn't test it. My team didn't think on the requirement itself. So customer satisfaction is first to go and sit with them, talk to them, hey, what we miss, but it's too late. Too late. When product goes to the customer hands, what get damaged if the product is not working? I think we saw a few minutes back. What get damaged first?
Company's reputation.
Reputation. Once a reputation goes out, it's so tough to come back. Is it true? We saw that, right? Here we saw. Where we saw this one, which one I had to go? 4 failures are there. Which failure?
External failure, like related to
External
liability.
failure.
Yeah.
Failure found by the customer. But it is nice, right? When a customer finds a bug, it saves our time, isn't it? I don't want to test it. They test and give me. It's not working. Is it nice? Good feel? The answer
This
is
will be
no.
beyond the cost.
It's so tough. They will find it. But the problem is when they find it, that's it. It's called lost business. It's gone. You're going to lose a future system. So now what happening here is this is a cost which we don't want to go through. So let's go back and see the question, what they say here. I think you all went with the answer A. Let me see. How should I put it now? Let me travel a little more back now. Here it is. Okay, what's the answer coming up? Answer goes to external failure cost. Pretty straightforward. Very good. Nice. Shall we see one more question?
Can I ask a question? Like we were discussing, like we extend the warranty. Okay, we take for 2 years more warranty. So until and unless that new contract is there, we should not entertain the customer, or what should be our approach for that?
Of course, if two company, but it's totally different topic altogether. It's about a company's contract system. But if it's a major product, heavy issues are going to happen or happened until the contract is finalized. They will not touch. They will not touch. It's going to hurt both of them. Better they wait for it. But if in your original contract it is mentioned that the product stabilizes, until then you have to pay and use it. Yes, they have to maintain it. But answering your question, if the contract ended, you washed the hands already. In between gap, there was a failure. You have to establish a contract. If not, they will not touch it. They will wait. But if there is a big company, they don't want to screw up the goodwill. Beyond the boundaries, they'll go and try to help. It's a very rare scenario, but it will happen. Not to spoil the goodwill.
And the other one was like you were saying, like we have to check the requirements. Okay, like the requirements where there are not. So you mean to say like we have to validate the scope?
Let me go a little back here. So what happened here is we are seeing that the product is not working here. The product is not, it's a defective. The word defect means it should be A, but it is B. It's a defect. But come on, Shri, you also tested, man. You are a customer. You also said that day it is working. Yes, it is. I would have tested the acceptance criteria. If I have a requirement, my requirement is totally 100 bullet points. I don't have 100 bullet points as acceptance criteria. I will have acceptance criteria as 7 bullet points. Is that correct? My user acceptance testing is on this 7, but I have 100 requirements running there. Now, when I start using it, I will find some other 54th item is not working. It's a defect. I cannot go and test everything on the first day. Or in the 7 itself, there could be some reliability stability problem. Right? It is not working in that condition. I have a car, the car should work very well on all the time on the rainy season, but a heavy rain, water is flowing pretty heavy on rain, the wiper is not pushing it properly because the wiper is not up to the level of heavy rainfall sustainable. It is not. It's a defect. It's a defect. But Shri, you didn't mention that in the requirement I said I need a good wiper and I drive my car in Western Ghats. So you should know that implicit requirements also. So coming back to your question, yes, if it is a defective stuff, even the product went out, let's keep contracting part away. Even the product went out and come back, you have to go back and see what happened, that why we call it as a defective. In case my customer said it's okay to put a wiper like this, I'm fine with this, it is mentioned in the requirement document, then I'll show to them, guys, this is what you asked for, we given you this. If you feel it's not solving a purpose, then we have to open a new requirement and we have to change this wiper. But that cost can go on your shoulder, isn't it? So that will be very careful. I'll go back and see what they said. But the customer said this is a wiper they want in the car, but I didn't do it properly. My team does not follow the standards to be done. Then something wrong on me. Then I have to take care of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Let me listen to Kalam. Yes, Kalam.
So in relation to this only, I had the question. So if I have a warranty section mentioned in my contract, okay, and customer is finding the defect during the warranty period.
After release, let's keep it like that.
Sorry?
After shipped, gone to their
After ship, yeah. So I have the warranty clause mentioned in the contract that I will support the product for 6 months, and customer is finding it. So still it is a internal failure cost, right? At that time, but
Of course,
it can be external failure also.
When they use the word external here, just give a little clarity on this. When they say external here, who finds it where they find? That's the meaning they want. If you see here, when they say external, it is who finds it. Internal is something within this portion, right? Your team is working out, your quality. It's called QC. It's QC. And this is actually a customer. They find it. That's the meaning of it.
That means if customer also finds during the warranty period, then it's an external failure cost.
Of course, right? It goes out to the customer and came back, which means we have to fix it, but it is not part of the project cost because the project, that portion is over because you release the product already. See, for a project, you have a timeline, right? I start the project by January and it is going to happen up to November. So for which I have a time, money, everything is calculated. Time and money is calculated. And I have used everything, and November I launched it. The product went out. By December, it is coming back. By this time, this all got over. Either I should have some reserve maintained. That's why they say that if you see here, you see the first line which we learned in the beginning of the session, life of the product. You see in the top, life of the product. Only when you agree on the life of the product, then you will have some budgeting parameter for it and it will be maintained. If your contract does not support that, and that will be a different situation. So I don't want to divert towards into contract right now this whole session, but the message here is when the product goes out and the customer faces a problem, then you have to fix it. But let's be a little careful on this question. I'll come back to this question one more time. Look at this word. The company recently shipped a batch of products. Why not, when I say a batch of product, I have multiple releases planned in this whole year. Okay? Can you say like that? Multiple releases. In this, one of the release having defect. Is this possible? Still, my project is going on. Is it also possible? I have few more releases to come, like what you do in Agile, where you have a batch of products to a client and week later the client contacts and says there's a problem, which means I will tell the next iteration or next release, I will make a defect fixing. That's also possible. But if it goes out and come back, yeah, of course, you warranty, you gave a clue that, okay, we will fix it. It's our shoulder. We'll take care of it. But the message is when they say defective, you have to go back and see your requirements. Is it really what the problem of our team or something else? Yeah. Shall we hit one more question? Bit tricky question. Let me see. I saw some bigger question I have. Little lengthy question. Let's give a few seconds. All right. We moved from a smaller question to a little bigger question. Now we have a situation here. First question, what you see here, is it a happening thing in the market? Somebody says, let's skip it. Is it a happening thing in the market?
Yeah, on a
Yes,
daily
when I
basis.
think of budget cost.
Possible, right? It's possible. Okay. Let's pull one of them to explain. Maybe Nirmala. I'm seeing your name there.
Yeah.
If you're on the mic. Very good. So Nirmala, let's go with this first question itself. What is interesting words for you in this question?
Okay, so from the first line, you're managing a development project, so it's happening right now,
So it's
and
a project
you're
manager.
in the planning phase, and
Okay.
your team is proposing. There's a proposal from the team side to invest in these particular things like testing tools and training sessions. Testing tools, training sessions.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh,
First question to you. There's a tools and training falls under which category of cost? If not only you, anyone can answer. Tools, trainings,
Training is coming under preventive costs. Prevention cost. Tools, trainings.
preventive. Okay, right. Very good. Preventive. Very good. When this investment should happen? Is it in the beginning of the project, middle of the project, end of the project?
Beginning.
Even before the project starts, some company will do this. Have you observed it?
Yeah.
They know that there is a project coming up in the pipeline. They start putting the money onto that. But I think that's too much also sometimes. Thanks, Nirmala. Let's go a little more. But one senior stakeholder says, expresses concern. Is it a valid concern? Invalid.
It's an invalid.
Express concern.
From a budget perspective, it might be valid, Shri.
Okay.
You never know what they are thinking, right? Because
True.
it's a stakeholder. They might be thinking about the cost. That is why they are giving that opinion. Need not be that, it's not that I should accept it. It's just that I listen to them and then educate them, right?
Let me put this
They
way.
might be thinking about budget, but I try to say, yes, it is part of budget. It might increase the cost for this activity, but if you don't do it, then the cost of defect will be much higher, right? Which is comparatively, this is a much better deal in terms of the cost.
So yeah, instead of going for an external failure, let's give for a preventive action.
Okay.
We can see this baseline also, the cost baseline. If it is within the cost baseline, then we can consider. Otherwise, then the stakeholder is invalid.
Let's turn
And
the question like
also,
this.
my thought on this, another thing is when we educate, it's not just for that one project, right? If you're training team members, it has that cascading effect on other projects. So you will not be able to or don't have to spend more on that. So you can reduce your cost. Just a thought, might be wrong.
Okay. I see the point. Let's
Shri,
put
this is
this
a
way. Go ahead, Xavier.
sorry, Shri. So this is a planning phase, right? So this is before the project starts. The team is on a planning phase and thinking about how to spend or what tools to use, right?
Very good.
So
I
that's
think
an
there is
important keyword.
Okay, good. Xavier got another word. Last week you got one word, okay, Xavier? This week he got one. During the planning. Okay. During the planning. So we are in the planning stage. Team proposes. By the way, how should I see this? They say software. And now we are in the planning stage. How should I see this? Should I see this or should I look at it as a plan-driven approach where the team is going to come with a baseline? Should I look in that order? Or I should look into as an iterative approach? How I should see this?
Yeah, since this is a software development project, maybe it's an agile approach what I'm following here.
Okay. So in that case, now we are
It's
talking
a
about
hybrid approach, so you can have some plannings for the training and all that, but yeah, the actual work will be different, right? but there's more about training sessions that they are like.
No, in the question here in the question, planning is mentioned here in the second line. So planning is being done. So what I perceive that planning is being done upfront. So it might be predictive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you go back to something called product roadmap? Do you remember that?
Yes.
So what will be in the roadmap?
High level delivery for each release.
Yeah. Can I draft it for one whole year if I want? If in case I want, I can draft it, right? What all I want for the next whole year of 2026, I can draft it here. A roadmap can be there. So I'm getting two views here. Okay, I heard one from Karthik. I heard from Kalem and other people here saying the two views are here. In the sense of I cannot tell it's purely iterative or thing, but I'm not talking about deliverables here. I'm talking about as a whole product to launch this financial service client product. Team is proposing. We are sitting in a meeting room, 3 to 5 o'clock. There is a meeting happening. We are in the very planning stage, 6-7 people in the room, and these guys are saying that, hey, you know what? We are very good in financial areas, but due to a lot of changes in artificial intelligence in the market, probably we need to introduce some tools in the market, which we are not really popular. We are not much aware of it. I have to go for some trainings. This is what team is talking in the room. In the same room, there is a big guy. Okay, this guy is 50 plus years sitting in the room and sees this as an unwanted stuff and says that you guys can learn on the fly. Okay, this guy, senior guy says, no, you can learn on the fly. I think it's a very valuable discussion in the room. They can do this. But I'm not talking here on sprints or delivery. I'm not talking on every week what's going to happen. I'm talking as a whole as a product. Can I think in that way? Can I see this as a room discussion, 3 to 5 o'clock, there is a meeting happening and we're talking as a whole product, what to do. But here, if you see here, they say upfront cost, and suggest skipping these activities. I think it's a very much happening in the market. Somebody can tell, no, skip it, not needed. Now, the question is, you, a PMP certified person sitting in the room, how should you respond to this? Okay, now let's go to the answers and trigger one by one. Nirmala, I think I lost you in between. Maybe if you want to share some ideas. Which answer you went on, Nirmala?
C.
C, you went to C. Okay. So, any justification?
With the keywords on training and automated testing tools, it's already a part of prevention cost, and it helps reduce future failure costs. So it is preventing from a failure to happen. So it improves the overall quality, which makes me go with C.
Okay. Any reason to strike out other answers? Any negative things you see in other answers? Remove the proposed activities to reduce the initial cost. Reducing the initial cost. Okay.
D can be striked out straight away.
Recommend delaying these activities until defects are found. Okay, it's not prevention mindset, right? So it won't go. Okay. Appraisal cost and optional depending on client expectation. Okay. If I already know what is prevention appraisal cost, then I will straight away strike this out, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I don't know in the exam hall difference between prevention cost and appraisal cost, then I'm stuck. Sorry. The reason what you're learning right now is you should know the difference between these two. Then only you can answer in the exam hall. So A and D gone out. C is chosen. B and D gone out. What is with the A? Agree with the stakeholder and remove the proposed activities to reduce the initial cost. Now the question is, what kind of stakeholder this person is? Is a sponsor? SME?
Might be the sponsor.
We really don't know. It says a senior. That's it.
Doesn't say key stakeholder. Says senior stakeholder.
Senior doesn't mean key, isn't it? You think so? It's senior by age or experience. A senior citizen sitting in the office. Come on, man, you're retired. Go home. So we don't know. We really don't have any clue what this guy is all about, right? They say senior, could be senior in the project, could be senior in the company, could be senior by the age. I don't think they use those things here. It will be senior by experience. But why this person should worry about the cost? Shaman should have the hold or accountability on the cost. That's a guy who will talk about cost, isn't it?
The finance team.
If an architect sitting in the room, a senior architect sitting in the room, will this women or a men will care about cost or care about technology?
Technology.
Technology.
Technology. Okay. So should I see this guy as a person who's accountable on the whole business cost or whole product cost? Could be a sponsor. Somebody said
Possible.
could be. We don't know. It's too hard to judge there. So if that's the case, should I care for that senior stakeholder saying that until that, let's not do this right now. Let's postpone it. Is it safe?
No, I
Agreeing is
think the
good.
first thing she is to accept that thought process, but then you can't just discount all ideas because the team is also a stakeholder here. But the point is, as a project manager, agile practices first educate them, and then we'll have to probably go for a decision later on, right? So education is the first step, I would
Very
say.
good. Very good. Very good. I like what you said right now.
Me
Team
too.
is also a stakeholder.
Yes.
Right? Key.
Yeah.
And the team is saying that I don't know how to work on this. I don't know. I need a training. If I don't do this, can I see this as a risk in the project?
Yes,
Is it
Yes.
a risk?
it's a complete risk.
Is a time bomb ticking there, isn't it? I
Yes.
I could save maybe 1 million in this work. However, in this, if I don't do this, I'm going to save 1 million. But the product goes to the market and fails in front of the customer, it's going to hit your reputation of a 10 million. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
So if I can clarify that and mention it, of course, I should not ignore his thought. I should look at him and talk about how can I make an effective cost for this automated testing? How can I make an effective training out of it? Which means doesn't spend money lavishly. Look out what is needed because I have a stakeholder who have a cost constraint. I'm not going to say that, no, I will spend all the money. No, no, no. I'm going to take automated testing. In my team, 3 people can learn it, not all 7 people. Let these 3 people learn and share the knowledge. That I can do. That is a next level of discussion. Isn't it? Is it possible?
Yes.
That I can do. So coming back with all your answers, let's go back here. So the answer goes with the C. Automated testing tools and secure coding training or prevention cost investments, I like this word, made to avoid defects and ensure conformance to requirements. So what I want you to see is when you see this question, I want you to see what risk it can incur or bring out if I don't invest this money. If I have that clarity, then I can convince my stakeholders. So that's a message here. And skipping them may lead to higher failure costs later. There's a problem going to happen. Yeah, that's going to be a future stuff here. All the security breach stuff. PMP exam often tests your ability to balance short-term cost concerns and long-term quality strategy. So they try to twist your brain. It's not such a tough question, but they try to twist and play with you accordingly. Yeah, good job. I think that's the last question I had. Then I'll go back and Namita had a question. Namita, what is your question?
I just want to understand between appraisal cost and internal failure cost. Sometimes I get confused.
Appraisal and internal failure, right?
Yes.
Let's see here. Maybe you can look at this as sentence, assess the quality. What does assessing means?
Good testing.
You check it. Is it, have you seen this? Let me put this example. I've seen my mom when she's preparing lunch or a meal. What she does is she'll be preparing some gravy, okay? I'm sure you've seen it, right? When the gravy is getting ready, something the mom will do, assessing the quality. What she'll do?
Testing. Salt.
You
She will
put on our
take
hand
and
and
they put a drop in the hand. Okay, what she's doing then?
Quality test.
Taste.
Quality and
Testing.
level.
Okay.
Tasting and
If
testing.
everything is perfect, I don't think she does anything. If not, what she will do?
They will add.
She will
She
add.
will failures found in the project. What she do? She will add some salt or yeah, maybe something she will add, right? Sometimes rework also can happen, but that's you're working on it. That's a different. Internal failures cost is the cost incurred because of this test or finding a problem. And then you have to rework on this. Not only this is one of the input. Okay, by the way, keep it as this is one of the input. Rework can happen because the whole requirement is wrongly understood by your team. Could happen. Or there are something which you have to scrap it out, doesn't make sense at all in the market right now. You developed X, but the X is not valuable in the market right now. I gave Authorized as one of the example. In internal failure, many things could happen which is not really meeting the requirements. So you should scrap it out. So that's totally of reworking cost, throwing away cost. Those all cost comes there. But this is purely of checking, is it really working? For checking doesn't come free. Who will check it free? You have to use some tools. You have to use a human being. You have to use your time. You have to use some technology for which you have to spend money. And that's also a appraisal cost. You got that?
Yeah, appraisal cost is mainly when it is happening. Can we take in that sense?
QC, keep it quality. See, this is all under quality, okay? But
Okay.
for assessing doesn't come free. I have to procure some material from the market,
Machines.
right? I have to buy some hardware. I have to buy some software. I have to invite some quality specialist in the market. There is a quality specialist. This guy will come to my company only 2 weeks. This guy will come and check everything's working properly. Um, uh, for example, if I sit in a Netherlands country like this, there is a quality specialist to check the building construction quality, how it is. They will come and check and give an assessment. Based on that, you can rework on the building. So this guy is a specialist for that, will come only for half a day. And we have to pay money for this guy. So this guy will not fix any problem. Will tell there are some problems here. They are specialists on that. So assessing, is it really meeting the requirement? Assessing, is it really working? That's a appraisal cost. So as you rightly say, it is an ongoing process in the project. They keep on doing it regularly. That's a cost. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Let me stop here.
Shri, I have a question.
Hmm.
It's related to like corrective action and preventive actions. Okay. Okay. So when we are doing monitoring and controlling, okay. So we are checking with our baselines. Okay. What we have done in the execution part, we are checking that with the baseline in monitoring and controlling. And if suppose there is need of some corrective actions or preventive actions to be taken, then that corrective action will be taken again under the execution part. Okay. So like the preventive action will be for the future work and the corrective will be taken in right now itself.
Let me put this way so it'll be easy to understand for you. Hope you got the screen what I'm sharing. This is coming under change management, okay? We will talk this only for a plan-driven project, not for Agile. Agile is totally different. So we have two words. These two words are looking very close to each other, sometimes a bit confusing also. So preventive action, corrective action. Let's understand this. Let's start with the correction. A reactive step. Reactive. After a problem has occurred. To eliminate its root cause. Now you are going to eliminate this root cause of it. What do you do? Restored project performance and prevent recurrence. That you do. This corrective action can trigger something for your preventive action also. Also, keep in mind. Something first you have to fix now. You had a medical problem. I had a medical problem. I go to the doctor. Doctor will give corrective action first. Give an antibiotic or something to stop what is happening right now, isn't it? They do that. Then for preventive, they will tell that from next week on, you take these kind of food materials and take this kind of syrups. So it will prevent long run problems. So two things they have to do. Some places only corrective is enough. Doctors will tell nothing to do. Naturally, you will be fine coming days. So certain things you don't touch. Okay, first a corrective is fix the problem right now because water is leaking. As per the requirement, the pipe should be like this, but the pipe has a problem and you have to fix it. Corrective can be a bug or a fix could happen there. If a deliverable fails quality check due to poor documentation, the team revises the documentation processes and retrain staff. Okay, so corrective, let's go for corrective. After the issue occurred, okay, It's a reactive, actually non-conformance or defective found. Go and fix it. So why this defect is happening? If I go a little down into the root analysis, one could be we misunderstood the requirement, or customer did not give the requirement properly, or I'm not following the industry standards what is asked for. Could be the reason. Objective, eliminate the root cause of existing problem. First you stop the problem. If I have some, if my health is not good, first stop the medicine, stop the problem there. This is one side, right? This comes to system and it will come to change control board. They quickly evaluate it and tell that, okay, there is a problem here. Let's make it fix here. And the fix will go to the team. They will work it out. For which, let me go here. This picture you should remember somewhere we discussed in the class, change management. So in change management, you raise a change log, comes here. Change request passes the filters. It's the deliverable impacted. Yes, this bug, this problem is delivery impacting. If there is a leakage in this oxygen pipe in the hospital, we cannot deliver the hospital. Okay, then what do you do? Then there is a major impact. It's a minor, it's a moderate, it's a major. They work it out and then they do a conclusion and make a fix out of it. Okay. Now, let's go and see what is a preventive model. Preventive model is a proactive measure. As I said here, a corrective can trigger proactive, or your team identified there is a gap. It's called trend analysis. If you heard about it, trend. How do you know this is a trend, Shri? When I watch out CPI or SPI. You heard this word CPI, SPI? What is CPI, SPI? Any clue?
Past performance index, scheduled performance.
Very good, very good. I'm in our example in our classes we saw CPI is 0.8, which also means if I give $1, my team is giving me back 0.8. The way they are working is slow. Can I say they're working slow, or they're spending more money? Something is happening, which is maybe SPI is like this, or CPI is like this, which means something is not going well. Now what I will do is I will go back and see what my team is doing. Something wrong in the way they are working. So if I look at the graph here, this is how my team should work. But my team is doing something like that, sometimes down, sometimes something like this. So what I do here is I'll watch out what is a trend. I'll make some course corrections so that my team can focus exactly. When I say course correction, I am working actually here, but I will make correction somewhere here, which means 3 months from now, 4 months from now, I may have to deliver some work package. On that work package, I'll make some corrections, which is also a part of preventive function. So preventive could be is from here, I take a look and make a correction. To put an example for that, Google Maps. Google Maps, I'll put a two ways example here. I want to go to a movie hall. I'm driving the car in the Google Maps. I missed the U-turn. I missed a U-turn to go to the movie hall entrance. The moment I miss the U-turn, in the next few seconds, first thing it will do a corrective action. It will give me in next 500 meters, you will have a next turn, right? And from here, it can even trigger a preventive action because of this turn correction, you have to make a prevention. Next signal, somewhere you have to make a turn. So it will make a whole trend analysis to see what could happen in the future and make a whole map change. It will happen. If it is a problem like this, however, no correction at all. You are driving in the car, Google Maps is going, something happened on the traffic, some accident or something has happened. There is a trend, a traffic trend is mounting. Automatically your Google Map, what it will do is it will start course correcting your future plan, telling that from here it will take another 45 minutes to go there. Would you like to take this route or would you like to take another route? Have you seen these suggestions? Google Map gives it, which means Google want to prevent your project failure. For prevention, it is giving you some ideas. How can you go? It's up to you to choose it. So corrective, preventive, both actions will come to the team, but the team has to go to CCB, understand the impact of making this a change, then they go for approval procedure. Okay, this is a basic. Now I'll come to you, Pranshu. What is your question on prevention right now?
Yes, like the prevention is for the future, and the corrective, as you are saying, it's a reaction.
Right now,
Yes,
right
sir.
now. But
Immediately the action which is taken is a corrective action.
right. But keep in mind, correction can also trigger prevention.
Yes.
Correction can also trigger prevention, but not always, but it could happen. For example, as I said, keep an eye. You're driving a car, you miss a U-turn. Now there should be a first correction from the Google map. Based on the correction, some prevention also can happen. So that could happen. But correction is now something you made mistake. What you should do? You should have made a U-turn. You didn't do. You should have done this requirement by 1.4 millimeter in the oxygen pipe, but your team didn't do that. It's a correction. You have to go back and fix it, right? Prevention is based on that.
And both are independent. Like it's not like if you are taking a corrective action, then you have to take a preventive also, and vice versa.
First, I gave example the same thing. Correction can trigger prevention also. Not always. It could happen. But because of prevention, any correction will happen. Very less chances, but could happen because you're already seeing some trend. If you see a trend, already you're fixing it. And from here only the preventions can start. But both has a connection to one another. It could happen. But keep in mind, none of this you will do immediately. Rather, what you do? You do impact analysis. You know, you've seen that word here, impact statement. So
Yeah.
who will do the impact analysis in a team?
Our PM.
Project manager along with the SMEs. SME and SA architect, engineers, they will sit and talk. Hey, if I move the oxygen pipe in the hospital from this direction to that direction, what all will happen? So they'll talk all those parameters, then we'll go for it. Yep. Good. All right. I think we went too much on today, huh? A lot of topics. Any takeaways today? First week of new year. Any keywords on your mind right now? What you picked up?
Exam experiences,
Exam experience.
new experiences they gave.
Don't panic in the exam hall. Is it true? Okay. Saying that, yeah, it could happen, but don't panic in the exam hall. Very good. And scores wise, I saw some people got 70, some people got 68. So that's a range they got. I also understood some people have a good notes that is helping them on the preparation. I too heard some people listening the class recording. That is also making them to connect to the subject. This is happening. Very good. Nice. Some people believe on artificial intelligence. Some don't believe on artificial intelligence. Both clear the exam. People believe AI clear the exam. People don't believe AI clear the exam. But some people bit struggling now because AI is not fully matured. You know how AI works, right? It's a model. They train it. And the model is also learning. So what if that model is giving a wrong answer? And you may be driven by that. Our human being has an ability that the moment a computer says something, we think that is truth, the whole world. Once upon a time, people don't believe machine. You know that? People don't believe machine. But now what happens is people don't believe people. They believe more on machine. If a machine says a number, perfect. That's a perfect one. But keep in mind, these machines are fed by a human being. Keep in mind. In a shopping mall, somebody put a bill. The bill has an exact number. Don't believe bill is perfectly right. What if that women or men working on the counter put a wrong number? You'll get a wrong output. So AI is still maturing, but too much of addiction on AI is also a problem because every question you start searching in AI, your own thinking ability starts dropping. When you go to main exam hall, only you are there. No one will help you. There is no Amitabh Bachchan to call, Kaun Badhya Crorepati. Nobody's there. So you have to solve all the problem in the exam hall. So too much is also a problem. Too away is also a problem. Learn the subject. If I am in your place, what I will do is I will take corrective preventive action. I'd put it in a AI. Ask AI, can you give me some examples from construction industry? Give me some examples from software industry. Give me some from pharmaceutical industry. What will happen if a prevention is happening? Should I do correction? I will ask a few questions and AI will give me some answers through which I will learn something. There I will stop. For every question, you don't need to go, but some question, learn it. This is the way you have to learn. Yeah? Good. Right. Then have a fantastic week. Next week, we'll again connect for Sunday prayers. Keep up the preparation. people have questions related to subject or related to the exam, please post in the WhatsApp group or to me in the WhatsApp. We'll happy to help you. Yeah. So keep up the goal and good wishes for the preparation. We'll catch up again by next Sunday. Until then, see you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shri.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sri.
Thank
Bye.
you.